Happy Tuesday. Hello. It's been sorry. Katie went to the ladies' room. Okay. You saw nothing. I totally was setting up. I was doing. Listen. Something about. Listen, Mercury is soon in Gatorade. Okay, I think maybe that's what's going on. Okay, 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 it's all good. But yes, welcome on in. Hi, everybody. Let me. I realize let me make her a little bit bigger. Look how beautiful she is. First of all, look how gorgeous she is. Look how gorgeous she is. I'm so excited. Okay, we're hanging out with new friends today. It's very exciting. Welcome on in. Hi, everybody. Hello. I'm slowly getting acquainted. Hello. Hi. Hello. Let me see. Gambit's gonna take a nap today. That sounds so nefarious. He's gonna go take a nap, but he is gonna take a nap today because he's gonna go take a nap. There's a lot happening today, so no worries. Yes, Katie cute. Isn't she? Oh my god! And then I was listening to her music, and she's this amazing singer too. It's so cool. Hi, gorgeous. Yes, gorgeous. She is gorgeous. Yes, she's very gorgeous. Yeah, Katie's very gorgeous. Yeah. I mean, yeah. So, so I wanted. Let me. Just in case I don't. Yeah, she look at it. I keep on mesmerized by his tail. Mesmerized by her tail. Yes. Welcome on in. Hello. Hi, everybody. It's so nice to see you. Happy Tuesday. Hello. So nice to see so many cuties. I hope you're good. You didn't see anything. Listen, I was trying to get something set up, and then I got kind of ramp. I got. Listen, I'm just learning how to use certain things in OBS, like studio mode. I saw that button. I didn't know what it meant. I was just like, it's a thing that exists. I didn't know that it was something that actually had a purpose. She's back. Scatter. She's back. Scatter. I'm gonna scatter. I'm gonna. She's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna give her a call and see if she's ready. I'll give her a call. She was actually really patient this morning. So let me see. I was the one who I was behind today. I was the one. It was me.
Hello?
Hi. Oh my god, thank you so much for your patience, and you're so thank you so much. You're so nice. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I was panicking. I was I didn't even know how to I was trying to figure out studio mode in OBS, and it was just crazy. So anyway, thank you.
Oh no, it's absolutely fine. I'm just I was set just adding your model to mine and everything, and me and Chat were just swooning.
Oh no, you saw me setting up. I was I'm here listening to the music and also panicking because I was I said I was gonna call her 20 minutes ago, and she's been patiently waiting, and this is very rude of me. I gotta finish setting up. Oh my god, I started going live, but oh my god, I switched to a different screen. I'm just sitting in a void. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. This is normal VTuber stuff. Just panicking. It's fine.
No, yeah, we were cause what's it called? I was just doing everything because it's funny because we were saying oh, on your end it looks so nice, we're in the diner and it's so comfy and yeah, and then on mine it's just what just didn't know. I just did Windows XP, bro.
Listen. Windows XP can be comfy. It is certainly comfy with the amount of hours I spend at my computer, so it better be comfortable.
It's okay. We take Chat's orders. We do it.
Yeah, we do it.
Yippee!
Yippee!
How tall are you, by the way? You're
How tall am I? I'm 5'4", maybe 5'5". I'm 5'4", 5'5". I'm an average girl. I'm not too small. Wait, how small are you? Wait, how tall are you?
I'm 5'2.5".
What? Really?
Yeah, so I'll go out. Like,
Oh, you're small. You're small.
actually, I shouldn't do that. It looks like I'm not.
I mean, I personally don't mind, but Daddy Twitch be having different opinions.
Like, I don't really care if I get hit, but
Oh!
when you get hit, what the fuck?
Listen, don't worry about it.
Oh no!
Well, 5 minutes of talking. 5 minutes of talking to you, and already shenanigans are happening. I apologize.
Okay, well, me too. But this is kind of what happened.
Yeah.
I was saying before, how like it's funny because like a lot of peeps have like their they have like an entire like shtick, like like and like a coherent theme and everything. And so for like example, yours is like the diner and everything, and then like you got other folks that kind of have like they'll have like an entire theme that everything flows around, and then this is me. I literally window capture my fucking OBS as my chat window.
Listen, it don't matter. It don't matter because it does. Like, there's some people like I have a theme, but I don't think that I think people. It really comes down to personality, like in terms of like people coming to hang out, and as long as the vibes are good, that's all that matters. So,
Well, when you said personality, well, you were...
You have a great personality. What are you talking about? I was like,
personality is okay.
What? You have a great personality. What are you talking about? I definitely didn't like when you first popped in, like said hello last week. I looked at your I was looking at your YouTube and stuff, and I was watching your clips, and I also started watching all your music videos, and I saw the one where you were teaching people how to do like the guttural kind of sound thing with the metal singing. I was like, she's so cool. The only time that kind of sound comes out of my body is like when I'm after I've had Taco Bell on top of a toilet. But it's like
I don't get the Taco Bell, but like I get that because IBS and lactose intolerance is a dirty combo.
dirty combo. I totally understand.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Oh, sheesh. So you sing regular, like, so you do, like, I saw that video. So you do metal singing, but you also do regular singing too, or like what's your background in terms of music?
Oh, okay. So with music, it's so I all through my teens I was like I did like bands and stuff like that, but I was always like backing screams. But as like because my main thing would be I'd either be like rhythm guitar or I'd be drums, and then I would do backing vocals to kind of like reinforce the main vocalist. And I did that for years. That was like my specialty. And then I stopped doing music when I was like 21, something like that, like around the time that I started streaming, because I actually sold all my music stuff to get my my streaming stuff.
Oh.
And I wasn't planning on going back to it, but I accidentally let slip about that I used to do all that, and chat were like, oh, we wanna hear that. So I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll get a guitar and all that kind of stuff. So we did that. And then I didn't really know how to like mix and master and stuff. Like I was very bedroom setup kind of stuff. But like very basic. And I didn't know stuff. And then when I got to last year, I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna learn this shit. And so I practiced my vocals more because I've been screaming since I was about 13, 14, I think.
Wow, it was such a
Uh,
big change, like listening to how you were able to do that. I was like, that's amazing. Like, it almost seems like a total different, like, it's like a superpower almost, because it was just so, like, different. Because you have such this lovely, like, casual, like, like your voice just naturally is just so lovely. And so, like, and then
oh,
you see
thank
this
you.
switch. I was like, oh my God, that's so cool how you're able to, like, transform your voice like that. Like, that's so cool. Yeah, I'm totally not capable of doing that. That's so fabulous.
Mm.
Yeah.
And then I learned how to. Well, I'm still learning.
Mm.
But singing I started to learn last August, I
Mm.
think it was.
Oh.
And that was like when I really tried it. And then my first like proper attempt at like singing was the Circle with Me song that I did in December.
Ah, okay. Okay. So it's like you kind of went full circle in a way because it was something you kind of reconnected with, I guess,
Hmm.
within this, within this space that you kind of return to that. Do you find how do you say it? Are you is that like primarily the style you like like you like performing in, or have you been interested in exploring different kinds of music styles too, or you like
Oh,
that style?
yeah. I've been doing so with the production side of stuff, like instead of just doing just guitar, just bass, just
Mm,
drums, just vocals, like that
mm,
kind of stuff. Then once you learn that, you kind of learn like rises and like impacts. So like you like
mm,
and then so you do that like it's in songs, but it's in the background and it's so subtle that you don't know it. But
mm,
you when it's not there, it makes songs sound very uh lifeless. Is the best way
mm,
I can put it.
mm,
Um, And then so when I was doing that, I was like, oh, okay, let's learn that. And then I started looking at like because of that, I was like, oh, I got synths and stuff like that. So then I was like,
mm.
oh, okay. And then I started working on like choir work and like orchestras and all that kind of shit.
Whoa.
And then from there it was like pianos and then started adding all that kind of thing. And then so now I'm like looking at a lot of like electronic style stuff
Oh,
and
how
then
cool.
yeah, so like I'm not experienced enough to just full on drop an EDM like
Yeah.
track or anything like that.
Mm,
But the way I've got it at the moment is it's like the way I like to think of one of the tracks off the album I haven't released yet is it like the songs kind of starts as like
mm.
electronic like atmospheric trap almost and then kind
Ooh.
of breaks into some really heavy like almost doom soundtrack and
Oh
like
my
and then
God.
goes into like atmospheric like choruses and stuff like that and it's really cool.
Oh my God. So like doing the movie, right? The one that like the Denny Villeneuve movie, right? Like I I just saw it like last week, and it's been nonstop playing in my apartment. Like my husband is so obsessed with it. He's been playing the music nonstop. So once in a while, like uh I I don't know. It's so incredible, just like the scale of that. So that's really cool to hear that how you're combining like these different genres to like create almost like your own style. Like that's so cool. I know that you say you're like, oh, I don't know how to. You're not at the point to drop like a full track, but to me it sounds like you could. You play like almost nearly every. You play like a bunch of instruments. You got a fabulous voice, and then you're learning all this stuff in terms of synth stuff. I was like, oh my God, the most thing I know how to do is like pull up a karaoke track on YouTube and call it a day. Like. So that's so
Well,
cool.
that's still good though because that's
Hmm.
like that's still like something to be proud of because like I,
Mm.
I mean like the only time that I can really do like karaoke also yes I've
Mm.
just turned her up shut up uh they're like oh can you turn her up and I'm like okay fine
Yeah.
I'm doing it um well like what was the question again sorry I got
No, 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 no. In terms of like, no, I was just saying that like,
oh the karaoke thing yeah
mm-hmm,
so like a lot of the time I can't just like sit and like karaoke especially with like cleans like I'm not
mm-hmm,
like super duper like confident to
mm,
enough to do that just yet. But so funny enough, I actually went for it was like a girls' day in London, and it was like me, Dioriku, Fifi, Aura, Elia, like Bipsy, like a bunch of like a good handful of us, and Siren. We went for like Korean barbecue style thing in London, and then afterwards some of us went to karaoke. But like with the karaoke, like there was like Dia doing Toad voice, I was doing Elmo, Siren did Goofy. And then they asked me to do one of the songs that I did a cover of. And so there's me standing there with my mic and everything, and I'm just like fucking and all that shit, and they're just like, whoa, holy fuck. So they enjoyed it.
I just love the combination, just visually, of Elmo, Goofy, and then you got like basically a Gretsuko, like at a karaoke bar, just like singing tequila or something, like, you know.
I've actually had a lot of people like say that I'm like almost like a VTuber at Agritsuko.
Oh, that's so fun.
Yeah, it's been kind of cool actually, because like you know, like I do definitely, as much as I'm like trying to learn how to like sing, I definitely really like that no one really sounds like me in terms of screaming. Definitely not in the VTuber space, but in terms of like just like my screams are kind of unique, just in the metal scene in general. So I kind of really like it. People say.
Oh, that's so cool. Have you done like besides, you know, showcasing your music like online, do you like performing in person? Have you performed in person? What's that experience like?
When I was in bands before 21, I did. One of the reasons I did stop that though, not only because of like a multitude of like things of me not really being able to work in a band setting because I work too much and people don't like that sometimes. Like something that also hit me was my anxiety got worse, and like I don't really go out in general. So stage fright is a particularly bad thing. Like I struggle to go outside in general. So I mean, I have had a lot of people ask like, "Oh, would you ever like play like a live show?" Like I've had cons ask me if I want to do that, like TwitchCon and all that. They were like, "Oh, do you want to do a set?" And I don't know, maybe one day, but I don't know. It's gonna be it'd be so far out my comfort zone anymore. That I don't know. I did used to like it, but I don't know. I don't. While I miss it, I also, whenever I think about it, I'm also like, oh god, like, you know.
Yeah, I think what's amazing is that we live in a time and place where you're able to share your art without having to push yourself in a way that makes you incredibly uncomfortable. Or like, for instance, like it's great that you're like, so many people will celebrate your work and your music and things like that without having to feel like, you know, like you having a panic attack because you have to perform in person. You know, like it's great that you have like a way to share your music, you know, without having to do it in person. And you know, and that's fine. Like, you know, you're sharing your art in the way that you want to share your art, and that's the most important part. It don't matter if it's online, in person, as long as it's just the way that's true to you. I think that's most important, you know.
Yeah. No, 100%. Like I'm so like lucky to be in a situation where I can just like do this and not have to like you know, go and do a bunch of stuff like IRL. It's literally just the comfort of, you know, where I'm umphy around my chat, which makes me super umphy.
Yeah.
From there, yeah, it's pretty.
Yippee! Yeah, I feel like I've been, you know, only recently in the past couple of years have I dove back into having like when I was younger, I did cosplay because, you know, so what I do outside of the diner or within the space is that I do a costume design. So I've spent a long time working outside of like the internet space. And so for me, it's like the opposite, where I'm trying to learn like how to navigate online a lot of the time. So like I'm learning very like slowly but surely, like what internet etiquette is, or things like that, where like I'll never usually think twice about something in terms of a thing I'm learning. I should be a little bit cognizant or conscientious. And it's also been interesting because I haven't figured out a way to like share my art within this space yet. Like I've been able to do it in terms of like designing really fun outfits, for myself. But I it's so much different like doing it in person versus online, because then it's like there's like modeling and art you have to know. And I definitely don't consider myself a great artist. I definitely don't by any means.
That's a mood.
So
that's do very get that though, because like I know because I've been doing not VTubing specifically, but like content creation as a whole for it'll be my 5th year next month.
Wow.
Before that, like I was not online that much because I put a tweet out about it the other day, and I was talking to Chad about it earlier. But like before streaming, like I had 4 jobs. And was also doing that when I started streaming too.
Whoa.
And then, so I didn't really have time for like internet as such. And like, growing up, like it was, the fucking brick PCs with the fucking dial-up and all that kind of stuff. And then like, even then, like it'd be like the singular PC in the entire house and stuff like that. So it was a little more difficult to do stuff like that. So I kind of only learned like online stuff. Like I learned a little bit in the last band I was in terms of like marketing to an extent, because I did all the social posts and graphic design and learned how to do that for that. And then when I started streaming and everything, I carried my knowledge from that over. But then again, you got, as you were saying, like you've got to learn a lot, because you've got to become like your own like social media manager, graphic designer. You got to there's way more, but I'd be here all day, like going over it.
Yeah, it's true. Like I feel like the graphic design knowledge that I have, and like the editing knowledge that I know, is from when I was a kid and was like part of like LiveJournal, and would make like my LiveJournal icons, or like if I wanted to do like or like back when YouTube was just like, like I don't know, Dragon Ball Z music video set to like Disturbed or Korn or Slipknot or something. I was like, that era was when I like dove into what is it? Like I dabbled, I dipped my little toesies into a like iMovie to be like, I can like throw something together, but it's not like I really learned. And now like coming back, I'm like, I guess I gotta like teach myself all these things, because like if not, it's not like I got it into a totally like endless corpus to like dig into like debate people. So I gotta do, you gotta do a lot of stuff yourself, because just that's kind of, you just have to. It's part of, the journey of it all. But it's been, I'm like, oh my God, the last time, I opened Photoshop was to, make my favorite, my OTP kiss in my LiveJournal profile picture, in my Comic Sans font that nobody can judge me, and my little glitter effects,
Yeah, no, completely friggin' get that, 100%. Just that they're like, because like I still pull up, like when I'm explaining stuff to chat, a lot of the time I just pull paint up, because I'm like, I can just like draw it quickly with my mouse like that, because it just I don't know, I completely relate to you with that though.
Yeah, like I think I've done a couple of times where I was like, let me try drawing like Pokemon characters or like Yu-Gi-Oh characters from memory, and just like the art crimes that were completely committed were I'm surprised that I wasn't like my DMs weren't like flooded with like therapy bill invoices, you know what I mean? Like it was just really truly traumatic is really what ended up happening. But that's okay. That's okay. I the way that I look at it is that, my art exists in that space. My stick figures exist because that makes other artists look fabulous. And so if that's what I have to do, then that is fine.
You
I'm
gotta
okay.
do what
yeah.
you gotta do.
I am totally okay with that role. I am totally fine with that.
Plus, everyone starts somewhere, like,
yeah.
That's also a thing. And it just depends on what kind of thing you have time and passion to pump into in order to, and especially if you like research a lot of stuff. So like, luckily we live also in an era where you can, if you want to find out something, a lot of the time you can't just fucking YouTube it. Like, not even just Google, just YouTube alone. Like, you can just look stuff up and be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna teach myself how to do this, and then from there you kind of just pop off.
yeah, it's it's been really interesting because like even growing up, the kinds of computers that I would have would be like, I grew up being an Apple girl, so I grew up with like all the Apple products. So I was always jealous of my friends who were able to play like even if it was like Monopoly on the computer because they had a Windows computer. It's been even, let's see, 2020 was the pandemic, the peak pandemic. My husband started getting into PC building at the time, and he built the computer that I'm using. And then, but that was also like the first time ever in my life I started doing like PC gaming. I was such like a console gamer kind of gal, and it was like even learning that in terms of like, I don't need a controller, but there's certain things where I'm like, okay, there's certain games where I'll definitely still use a controller, but but for the most part, I was like, oh, even for that, like, I was like, oh, I gotta, I was like, I don't know, like, there's just using like, I was like, how do I screenshot? Literally last week, I just learned how to, what is it, to press, you use F11 to make something full screen. I'm so
Oh, to be fair, like I do forget stuff like that. Okay, so here's a shortcut for you. You can do Windows key Shift S.
Window key Shift S. And
then you should be able
look, it's a little screenshot.
Yeah, so you can do like that. So if you want to send like a little screenshot of something to someone, but you only want like a small section, you can do that. If you do Windows key dot, like period.
Windows key dot.
Emoji! Yeah! I learned that the other week and was like, holy frick!
Oh my god! I came for a hangout, stayed for the lesson. What? This is... I'm so tickled pink right now. I was like, oh my god, this is so fun. I'm like, okay, wait a minute. Hold on. That means, okay, wait. Okay, you have to look out. Because look, this is the same thing of like doing a selfie, right? So it's like, okay, so if we smile, and then I could take a peek to it. Like, yeah. Look, see, I'm so happy. I'm doing my first. Okay. And then I'm going to send this to you because it's, I know how to. I'm
so cute.
Yay! my first computer selfie.
Yay!
Yay! We love growth. 2024, the year of growth. Yes. Learning new things. Learning about full screen. Learning about screenshotting.
Chat, do not show her the fucking Control Delete. Fucking. Oh no, what's the Alt F for? Do not do that. I know what you guys are like.
I definitely had somebody. Okay, somebody did.
Somebody definitely
did that to me. So I was like, what game was it? I think it was back. It was like I was baby PNG LALA, and I was playing like Fall Guys or something. And they're like, oh, did you know there's like a way to like go back to the menu if you press that? And I was like, oh, really? And I totally blindly was like, dude. I was like, what happened?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
was like, I absolutely, I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. And then I realized I set myself up for so much disaster in the process, like, but yes, I definitely learned that the very hard way, like many lessons in life.
My god, that's such trolls. I swear to God.
So, but yeah, it's just, we it's fine. It's fine.
They're all shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting because like I didn't like understand. Well, when I first started like discovering the scene of like live streaming, which was like so many other people, like in 2020, like that was when I became exposed to it. I was like, you just come to Twitch and you watch people play or you hang out. Like, I don't understand like the allure of it. Literally at surface value, like when I first heard about it. And then I was like, well, okay, I got nothing else to do. I'm either baking bread or playing Animal Crossing. Might as well add something to the routine, at home where, time is amorphous and there's nothing to do. So then I started watching live streams and I was like, oh, I get it now. I get it now.
Get it.
You feel like a kinship and you get like the relationship, and then that's become like one of my favorite things about like streaming has been the relationship you have with like your community or with people, because it can be really chaotic and like grumpy, but really really fun, and it's just very special and very like, I don't know. At first, I didn't understand it, and now I was like, "How can I live without it? I love it so much."
I know. Like, as I was saying earlier about the job thing, as I was dropping like jobs one by one, I was telling chat about I had the lot. Like, I dropped my weekend day job to be able to hang out with them more than the 4 hours from midnight to 4 a.m. So like, I was like, oh yeah, no, I want to spend more time with them, so I dipped that, so I'd get weekends with them. Then I dipped one of the night jobs, and so that gave me more time with them. Then the other night job, and then I got like every night and every weekend with them, and then was like, oh yeah, no, of course I'm getting rid of this.
I still can't believe that you worked 4 jobs while doing that. That oh my god, the energy you have inside you. I'm just tired.
Well, I used to sleep for 2 hours.
What? What?
Yeah, I used to sleep for 2 hours because I was just like always just on, if that makes sense. I was like always like foot down on the gas. So it kind of, when I started streaming, it was just kind of like, oh, it's just, filling that 4 hours, I would just be doing nothing really. And then what's it called? So then when I first started full-time streaming, I was doing like 22-hour a day streams because I was like used to the only getting 2 hours, and so I'd wake up, like grab a bite to eat, but I'd like be eating that and saying hi to chat like as I'm doing it, and then like would be on with them until I went to sleep. Like,
I'm gagged. That's amazing. First of all, that's amazing. I was like, that's like, wow. But it may obviously like,
I can't do that now. I cannot do that now. Like, I've been made an EB sleeper. So I get like 6. If I'm really tired, I get like 6 hours now. It's usually like 4 or 5 though at the moment.
Wow. But it makes sense. Like, if your schedule is so packed, like to the brim, and you were doing all these things, and then, and then you transfer all that energy into streaming of like doing long stretches of time like that, of course, like you had like the endurance to do it because you're just like, oh, me hanging out with people and enjoying the activities and not having to split my energy or time between like 5 different spaces. Oh, this is a piece of cake. Like I could see how that could be like totally manageable. Like I work in film, and so my work days usually range from like sometimes 12 to 16 hours. And so I feel like that endurance that I've built up, like I've been doing my job for like 10 years. I'm like, you built up certain endurance. So, like sometimes doing like a long stream isn't isn't that crazy because it's like, oh well, I'm so distracted every moment that you're you're hanging out with people that you like, your community, you're doing an activity you like, and it doesn't have to be super high energy. It could be really chill and vibey or whatever it is. But you're like, yeah, of course, I could do this for a long time because it doesn't compare to like running around doing like you said, like 4 jobs or kind of thing, and totally understand. Wow.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's great, and like as you know yourself, like there's nothing better than just like vibing out with chat now. Especially, actually, have you got anything that drives your chat absolutely feral?
Okay, well, there's, I feel like, feral. I feel like, I don't do it often, but I feel like the few times, like I've done, like, I'll do like an aura, like, or something like that, because I don't really do anything like that. It's both like, oh my God, but also like a lot of confusion.
Right.
like they're like, wait, what? Go back or something like that. Usually something like that, but usually it's the hijinks. Like you saw the pies earlier. That's what they're just like, more pies, more pies. More pies.
Is something funny?
Okay,
I wonder if this works on your chat. Actually,
okay.
I don't know if it'll come through on the Discord, Mike.
Okay. Let me see. I want to play with them.
That's so great.
I want to play.
Great.
Adios, Timmy. Gimme. My ADHD was activated.
Fucking makes them go crazy. It's so good.
Keys. Yeah, I mean, I was like,
wait, right? Okay, question: Are you neurospicy by any chance?
Oh, I'm very neurospicy.
Okay,
I'm absolutely
you do the floppy hands.
Yeah, I do the floppy.
Yeah.
So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do have a 3D model is because I totally talk with my hands like all the time naturally, and I was like, well, it's helpful to have that, but then also at the same I do floppy hands, so I go like this when I sometimes get really excited. Right, I do floppy hands. I also do literally like tappy taps on the table when I get really excited. I also do when I try to sometimes if I'm like running to grab something, I do raptor hands, so I'm running at my my hands are like this. I'm like, she's like, oh, I gotta grab an apple.
Wrap the hands right now, actually, while you mentioned.
We're just sitting here vibing with little raptor hands, being like, So how? So yeah. So how's been your journey so far? Oh, that's fine.
Well, chat loves it when I do a pair as well. I was stimming Punkaloopy a couple of weeks ago by doing that. We were just playing I think I was playing prop hunt, and she likes rolling sounds. Ooh. So I did a cat purr, and she started squeaking and doing the floppy hands, and it was just really cute. But no, it's super cute. Usually I would be on my 3D. My 3D is currently in surgery right now, though. So I've said until it's done.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll just use my 2D until it's finished. Getting worked on. Well, just to avoid the whole suddenly the 3D looks different. Yes.
Yes, I understand that. Well, I hope the surgery goes very well. I wish it a very speedy recovery. Get well soon, all that good stuff.
Get well.
Yeah, get well.
Get well soon. Prayers and wishes.
Yeah. Thoughts and pairs. Yes. Thoughts and pairs.
Jazz.
Yes. Oh my God. We got double rated. Hello, everybody. Welcome on in. Hello. I'm hanging out with the lovely Obkatiekat. Hello. You're so like I like I've never felt more seen like in terms of neuro spiciness in like feeling like understanding other people because I only got officially diagnosed in 2020 basically. So I'm sure you can relate to someone who like had such an incredibly busy schedule, but you had like I feel like I didn't have any time to like take care of the things I need to take care of in terms of like my health or anything like that. So then when I finally in 2020 I got diagnosed for ADHD, as well as some other things, but I was like, oh that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. And then entering this space, it's in like, oh, like meeting other people who also were like later in life diagnosed or like or also just sharing favorite stim things like that. It's like, okay, oh my god, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite food to eat? What's your favorite stim? You know, like it becomes like an icebreaker, like kind of question at this point in terms of that.
It's so good though. I feel like it's really nice to like connect with people that like, you know, completely get it. And especially because like, you know, everyone's is like, even though we have like similar stuff in terms of like, you know, like a lot of neurospicy stuff, everyone's is also slightly different. So it's fun to like be like, oh, okay, so how does yours work? Like, you know?
Yeah. Like what is exactly like it's been interesting like that like I like to play like Dungeons and Dragons for instance, right? And I've learned that
D&D.
and I whenever I do D&D sessions like with people, I literally have a little fidget spinner because, you know, in between turns, like I want to make sure that I don't like, you know, I don't lose track. And I was like, I have to make sure I'm paying attention what's happening or figure out what's going to happen in my turn. Otherwise, this is going to totally be fakak. So I like have my little fidget spinner or something, or I have like little things. I'm like, okay, busy myself. I'm paying attention. Let me like literally have something to like.
Okay, so you know, I said I've got raptor arms.
Yeah.
I'm also spinning my fidget spinner.
Let's go! Yeah! Fidget spinny! Sometimes I just become the fidget spinner, you know? I just like to be like, wee! Yeah. I become fidget spinner. I ascend to a different plane, you know?
It's so good. Oh no, I remember mentioning to you that I've been watching you on your like your YouTube's popped up quite a bit for me for a while, and like I've been seeing you all over my Twitter for like good few months now. But what's it called? Yeah, no, I was like telling my chat like about like just really cool. I don't know. I also like listening to you a lot, so I like to lurk in your stream and just kind of just take it in, you know.
I'm so like I'm very listen like I don't I've been talking about this a lot recently, but I've been actively battling my imposter syndrome, and so when people are like, "You're really cool," I was like, "Yo, fucking stinking liar!" Like I'm like a very honest.
I do get that though, because I'm the same. Like, you know, like for example, when you're like, "Oh, I really like your shit," I'm like,
it's
I
like,
love that cat so much. God damn it.
I've been seeing it all over I watch like on, you know, Instagram reels. I've been seeing it all over, and I'm just like, oh, this now that is the only way I respond to confusion. Like,
Wait, do you have a hot emote in chat?
Oh, I should have a hot emote. I'm working on having updated emote. I just finally added a couple, but I was like, I need more expressions. I had like, you know, like classic ones of like happy and love, and I was like, I need to have some like.
Oh wait, do you have 7TV though?
7TV? What's 7TV?
Oh my god, Lala, I'm about to fucking blow your fucking mind.
Oh, no! Oh my god! Oh my god! I am student. Katie is my teacher.
Right,
I'm loving today. I'm learning so many.
You know
things.
how you have only so many emote slots?
Yeah.
If you have the premium of this thing, which is not a lot, by the way, just wanna clarify. Open this. I have 1,000 slots outside of my subscriber emotes. That are just, like peepos and stuff like that. Right. Okay. Have you got my chat open?
Okay. Hold on. Let me switch screens. Okay. Because
Okay.
I had
chat. Show LALA your toys. And the thing is, you can set them to anything as well. Like, so for example, if someone says like yes, it just automatically nods. And like if someone does exclamation points, shout, like SO for shout out, like it just looks like a cat screaming into a megaphone.
Wait,
and stuff like that.
What?
So like these that they're doing here are literally all. I don't know if they look like that on your screen.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm seeing. Okay, so like they say it there, and then it pops up on the screen with all the. Look at you're like the. I like the one with your face stretched out. It's like.
Yeah, they're amazing, and they can combine them. So like sometimes like. Yeah, so they like some of them are like zero. They're called zero width, and you can overlay one on top of the other, which is why Venom looks like he's licking that. Yeah. Well, like these are all outside of like subscriber emotes.
Oh.
Like, and I usually max these out, so I've got 1,000 of these bad boys.
What? Wait, what? Wow, that's so that's amazing. I didn't know that. I knew of another one like Bet
TV.
Yeah, but then I felt like I didn't really know. I used it like very briefly a long time ago, but I feel like I didn't really invest like time in terms of like figuring it out.
This is like this far superior version.
It's so cool. It's so yes. There's so wow. I really am learning today. I was like, oh, I came for the hangout. I was like, boy, am I staying for the big edumacation. Yeah. Look, I'm learning how to screenshot. I'm learning about emote capabilities. I'm just gonna make it all butts. Just 1,000 emotes are butts.
Which ones do we have? Which
Show me your heinies. Show me your heinies. Let me see if I could show this to people here. I want to show people what I'm looking at, so that
I've got both chats on my screen right now. Actually, you can.
Oh,
what? You can see that? You've
got
yours over there on the left. And
what?
on the right, so
Wait. What? That's so cute. It's like they got 2 little cups and a string in between. Hold on. I want. Wait. That's so cute. Okay. So I got. Oh, that I must do too. Okay, I must do too. Okay, that I feel like that's only what's right to do. Okay. I mean, just for clarification, I'm not saying stop by any means. Just don't stop. Like you feel like keep on going. This is fine. This is goodbye. I'm the maximum raptor hitting. I'm both raptor and flapping.
Houston, we're getting left off.
I got it. Where's the tarp? I gotta set up the tarp. I was not prepared.
Raptor Maxine! Let's go!
Raptor Maxine.
It's so fucking good.
It's so good. Oh, here we go. Okay, so I said, okay, I'm going to do this. I want to put your lovely, like what you did. You put your lovely chat so that, look, so you can look. You're making new friends today, everybody. Look at this. Look at this.
I know, look at them. They get to play together.
Yeah, look at this. Oh my god. Oh, this is so cute. Look, now you can say hello. Say hello. That's a you.
I like to think of it as like, because I sometimes think of my chat as like the dynamic between me and them. Even though I say like I'm their little sister, I feel like it's also me looking after like, you know, a bunch of kindergartners in a playpen. And I feel like when I hang out with other chats and stuff like that and I do this, I feel like I feel like it's kind of like, you know, you bring over like a play date. I actually kind of do that with my mods and some like for example, I do it with fruits mods and my mods. Like I set up like play dates and they like hang out and it's really cute.
That is so cute. That's adorable. I love
No,
that.
don't flip off the other chat. Fucking pack that in right friggin' meow.
Yeah, this. Oh yeah, because you got like. Oh, because they can't. Oh, okay. Look.
Oh,
look.
you can't even see the emotes, can
Okay.
you? You just see the wall of text.
I see the wall of text, but you know what? Here, I can capture your. Look at the nutters. Okay, wait. I can.
That
do
also
this.
works.
Okay, yeah. I can figure this out. Look, okay. See, this is her love. So you can see the fabulous like emote she was talking about. You see what? Look at them. Look at that. Look how cool that is. Look at these kiddos. They pointing.
Oh, they're all saying hi.
Yeah, there you go.
No, not frick. Not frick. No.
That's adorable. I love it. Yeah, look at the little wave with your face is so funny to me. I love that one. Now, I just that's amazing. I mean, okay, to be fair, I've been streaming with like a USB mic for the past like I don't know when did I start. Like May is gonna be 2 years in terms of when I started VTubing, and so I've been using a USB mic, and I just switched it over like yesterday or Sunday.
It
For the first
sounds
time.
so good. I freaking love your voice. So any improvement to hear that better is a fucking thumbs up from me.
Oh God, you guys. Thank you. Yes, I thoroughly enjoy. Definitely, Isn't there something about people? There's a word for it for people who really like accents. Because I'm the same way. Like I love meeting people from. It's been so cool. Like
there is a word for it.
Yeah, because I'm loving like obviously like you have such a nice voice and accent, and I really love me like.
You think so?
I think so. No. Excuse me. I don't think so. Okay. I know so. Okay. All right. I'm passionately attracted to your voice. So that's not. I mean, what?
We're in boys.
I was like, oh my God, wait a minute. First time hanging out. I'm so sorry. Wait. I mean, yes.
Okay,
Lydia. It's still true. Like, I feel like I definitely, there's been, like in this space, like within this like world of like VTube and stuff, I feel like you become hypersensitive to people's voices because that's like your connection, right? It's not like you're like face camming with other people or whatever. So like, you know, that is like the introduction to this other person's like listening to them. And I definitely feel like I have been more cognizant about like, ooh, I really like audio stimmy, you know, and I never thought, like, I knew that I liked like physical stimmy, right? Like with all the like, you know, I have do you know what kungi are? They're like Korean jacks. Like I have that in my desk too that I'll sometimes play with like just for stimming purposes.
I've seen that, actually.
Yeah, and so I have like physical stimmy, but I feel like I've been discovering this whole other world of audio stimmy in a way that I'm like, oh, this is nice sound, and so and it's nice when it's like the person you're talking to, because I was like, I don't need to say anything. I could listen to you talk. You could read a whole phone book, you know, and I'd be totally enthralled.
Oh yeah, I'm exactly like that. So actually, though, to be fair, even though like yes, I get attuned to people's voices, like when I'm in a call and stuff like that. I've had it where this has definitely been a more prevalent thing recently because I've had friends graduate and then show up in I know graduate. I know, but like I've had people graduate and then they crop up like outside of being in an agency, or they or vice versa. They've gone from being agency to an indie. There has been so many times I've been friends with someone. They've graduated, and so in my head, they're no longer on the internet. Like, I will still speak to them, obviously, like, I'm still close with them, but some people, like, completely abandon all of their, like, previous stuff, and they haven't given me, like, an alt or anything, so I just assume, oh, okay, they've gone off grid, like, that's 100%. But then, recently, I've had a couple of people crop up as other peeps, And that like I've been sat there in a VC with either them or someone that was like a mod member or something like that of their old chat. And I'll be sat there and I'm like, I wonder how this person's doing. And then I'll get a message like that night being like, oh, you do realize that I am that person that you're talking about. This is me now. And I'm like, no way. Cause like again, like my neurospicy, like it's that fucking, it's like, because I can't read people, so if someone's putting on like or being a little different to how I know them, like only in how they present themselves, like in terms of like if someone goes from being like one certain way to being slightly more exaggerated in another, or this that the other, it's still the same person, but like maybe they've got like a slight, even like a slightest fucking change, and then I'm like, oh shit, that's it. It's you! What the fuck? And then, but like, I feel bad because like they think I should like. I know sometimes people may think like I should remember like that kind of stuff, but at the same time, I'm sat there and I'm like, listen, I'm not very smart. I'm not gonna pick up on it unless you explicitly say, oh, I'm moving to this. Like that's just how it is.
Yeah, I feel like I'd be I feel like I'd be terrible in a witness protection program because I don't think that there'd be any way for me to like change who I am, in terms of a new identity. I'd be like, I mean, you could hear, I've come to terms with the fact that you could probably pick my laugh out in a crowd. And I was just like, oh no,
I fucking love your laugh.
I'm like, oh my God, I know it's really loud and obnoxious, but it is what it is. Those are the vocal pipes I was blessed with. But definitely like, oh no, I would do, if I even tried doing something else, they'd be like, wow, nice, good job. You're like, so what it's like, there's no way you're not gonna be able to tell. Like, I was like, oh, okay, it is what it, like, so one of the things I've been like nervous about is like meeting other people in person or like going to a public space and maybe seeing people, because then I know that my people may hear my voice and they'll be like, oh, I know exactly who you are, and I get like a little nervous about that because I've never like been in this situation where I've had to be cognizant where people are so used to my voice but they don't know like what I look like or they've never
mine's
met me,
worse. I look like my frickin' model.
Yeah.
Like,
oh my God, I saw your pictures. You're so cute. Oh my God, with your little beanie. I saw the pictures today. I was like, oh, you're so cute.
Well, like my like my hair's the same. My model has my like my exact freckles. It has like all my like scars and tattoos and everything that I have IRL. So it's literally just me. And then like it's my voice, it's my hair. It's like it's the only difference is it's a little thicker, which I'm aiming for anyway. But like I'll be out. Like I've had it where like me and Bibsy went for a bite to eat in a cafe for breakfast one morning, and the waiter recognized me. And then like I've been to like restaurants and people are like, oh, I'll get a message on Twitter and it's like, oh, it's not every day you get to cook for your favorite VTuber. And then I'll be like, huh? And then I'll look in the kitchen and like they're just smiling back at me or like stuff like that. And I'm like, oh my.
I'd be so like, huh? You don't perceive me. Oh my God, oh my God, I feel like my chest got hot. Like I was like, oh my God, like feeling like the bird be like, huh? Wait a minute. Not even fuck.
No, it's definitely a thing, and especially because I'm nervous outside anyway. Like it does get very daunting. Like the meet and greet last year at TwitchCon, that I organized. I thought there was only gonna be like 30 people that like came to say hi, like maximum. Like I was mentally in my head, I'm like, okay, it's only gonna be 30 tops. Like that's literally it. I come down the fucking down the stairs to where, I'm going up the stairs to the toilet before I see it, and there's like a glass window, and I look over to where I said we're gonna meet everyone. Easy 300. like easy, and I was like, oh my god, like what the fuck?
How do you even
And so,
navigate something like that? That feels so overwhelming.
luckily I had a couple of like friends that wanted were like fun to like sort of act as like a security almost, because security wouldn't do anything.
Okay.
So they kind of like not forced, but like kind of funneled everyone into like a big line, and then like was like, okay, you guys go in, and then they're like letting them in through one by one, and it was fucking great.
Wow.
Like they really stepped up and like did an absolutely amazing job. But oh my god, it was terrifying.
Oh my god, what a testament to you though, that like you expected just a small amount of people, and just like 300 people felt so impacted that they wanted to say hello. That's lovely that they. I know, but it could be overwhelming too. Obviously, you're like I came. You get.
Well, I don't have I never have like view count or anything on. So I never know. Like in my head, like there's still only I'm still only streaming to like 3 people. Like in my head.
I definitely keep it off. I don't want to get distracted by any kind of whether it's exactly like you're saying, like not. I don't care if it's small people or a lot. It's all the same. It doesn't make me change how I behave or anything. It just removes the anxiety.
The same regardless anyway. So it's just my anxiety would go up, and I'd probably be like, oh. if I saw it, or if it, if the count went down, I'd be sat there like, oh, what am I doing wrong? So I'm just like, well, fuck it. I'm gonna be exactly the same regardless, and if people enjoy it, they enjoy it. Like it's just, I'm just here to hang out and give people a place to vibe, and that's basically it.
Yeah. I think, exactly. I feel definitely I feel like I get stressed out about that, like thinking about that many people. Like it's so interesting because I don't know, it's crazy to think about that, like 300, like you think of like, okay, I know people like, they'll talk about being like,
that is like a classroom of people, which is still a lot.
That's
but,
a lot of people.
In my head, that's
still.
like, okay, I can mentally prepare myself for a classroom, maybe. Like
300 people. Holy moly cannoli.
That is like
yeah, exactly. Like that's the crazy thing, and how nice though, how was that your first time meeting like community members in person?
I've met like 1 or 2 at a con before. Like that's it. It's been like I bump into like 1 or 2 people at one time, and then maybe bump into like another one like later on in the day or something like that. It's never like it's never like a proper like big like group. It'll be like, I don't know, as I say, 1 or 2, and then, but like there's never more than like usually 5 in a day if I go to like a con or something. But no, that was crazy.
And
was,
like how did you feel like after doing that? Like what was like, how, I don't know, like was that like overwhelming? Like how, like
it was overwhelming, but it was also really nice to know that many people like enjoy my stuff enough to come and say hi. Like I know that means a lot, and especially when people are like, oh, you make my day and all that kind of stuff, and I'm just like, oh,
no, that's so, I mean, like literally, like those are the people who are like, you're like, wow, you're the reason why I'm able to like, I was able to transition, your life, it's in terms of like a new path, and it's cool to see that, and just it's, I don't know, it's, I would definitely be overwhelmed. Like even 30 people, I'm like, what the hell? I was like, I gotta stop making as many poop jokes as I do. The fact that 30 people coming.
Like fucking, like, because I have real bad social anxiety to the point where I don't go outside. So that was like,
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Yeah, that could absolutely be overwhelming. But in terms of you're like, you're like maybe I interact with maybe one person a week in person, like so then all of a sudden be like, to be overwhelmed.
I was actually gonna ask. I mean, I can probably ask this off. I'm gonna message you something really quick because I don't know if you wanna.
Nani? Yeah, sure. You can ask me whatever you want. Listen, I'm in my early 30s. My favorite color is green, and I love cookie dough ice cream. I love.
Let's go. Yeah, it was that. I just didn't know if you wanted.
Oh, yes.
As some people are going, but on the DL, so.
Oh, I see. Oh, yes, I see. I didn't. I'm totally open. I guess I was just like, I don't know. I've talked about it openly about that, so I mean, I don't mind.
Oh, okay.
yeah, but yes, I won't say anything if you want to keep it on steel. There's no.
Oh no. I'm fine. I just know I'm going with some peeps that are not saying they're going to said thing. So
yeah. No, that makes sense.
So I was cause I'm trying to make sure that when I go I see everyone that I like.
That's actually.
So I'm like.
Yeah, I've been like.
So you wanna
hold hands. Oh yeah. Yippee! Yeah, I feel like that's something. So that's something that my husband and I have talked about because I think the first time I'll be going in person to something in conjunction with YouTube, and I'm thinking about going to Ofkai in the spring, and I'm like, but it's something we've talked about. It's just how to navigate that because I've never been in this situation before where I'm I'll go as a normie or whatever, and then people might see I don't it's gonna be interesting in terms of navigating that being in this public space for the first time.
First time I went to a con since I started VTubing, I went as me. Let me see if I can find the picture actually. It's so funny. Ignore it.
I'm looking at your strum. Also, I just saw your gremlin.
My what? Sorry?
Your gremlin version just ferally vibrate on screen. It was so good.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this. So I went fully I mean, it's literally just because when I say my hair's exactly the same, I mean my hair's exactly the same. So I literally just wore because my original outfit was based on something that I wear IRL anyway, so I just kind of went like that. And so I went like that for the first one, and then was like, maybe let's do something a little more comfy in future because it allows me to just be a little more comfortable than just doing that,
Oh, totally. So
the next time that I met up with anyone was let's see,
in a onesie. I want to be.
Oh yeah,
running around in a onesie.
And the next one was, let me see if I can find it.
Exciting.
Yeah, literally just went in that. Behind me. There we go.
Oh.
It's it's literally just comfy.
Oh, comfy! Oh, yeah! Oh my god, I know that. Your hair is the same thing. I know you said that, but it's still it's your hair too. I love it.
Oh, the hair?
Yeah. Oh my
Even my nails are the same. Because
Love
I get my nails done basically the same way every time. Hold on, let me. If you look at my nail on my let's see, is it behind or behind me? I can do it on the thumb.
I'm certainly looking at something. I'm trying to look at your hand. Yeah.
It's got the pearlescent pink with the white rim and the pattern on it.
Look at it. it. That's so fabulous. Yeah, I do. I have like a little like vintage moment on my hand. Like I usually go for the same kind of manicure most of the time, which is I usually get acrylics because I love the length. I got like stubby fingers. I got a small hand.
Oh, I get acrylics. I get
Yeah.
it's usually the 2 middle fingers on. You know what? I'm just gonna send you a picture of it actually.
Yeah.
It looks really freaking cute. Sorry,
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
I'm just like, hey, look at this. But
What? Oh my god! I know. I'm not thinking about it. I was like, we're girls sharing it. Wait, no, we're sharing. We just sharing our nails. Yeah. We should share it.
So like the 2 middle fingers on each hand are usually a bit shorter, but then all the rest are like they've got like a little pattern on it, or like are a bit longer. And stuff.
Oh, I love that. So cute. Yeah, I love wearing acrylics. I really do. My husband is he was a little nervous about me continuing wearing acrylics because we went to Japan for a honeymoon, and when we went, I had this terrible fall while we were in Kyoto, and because we were there for like 2.5 weeks, so my nails had grown out a little bit, and so I tripped in this
mine are like that now.
Yeah, I tripped, and basically I had like 2 nails like get ripped off and like 1 crack. It was like so painful, and it was like this. It's a horrifying experience, but I was just like, the beauty is so worth it. I love having my acrylic nails.
Give them back. Put them back on.
Put it back on. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I'll just put a Band-Aid, and then you can just stick them back on. Don't worry, it's fine. So, yeah, I love having falsies on my hands for sure. Like I usually do the same thing where it's just like it's what you call it's like a half moon manicure. So it's like it was popular in the 1930s, and it's like basically there's like a little bit on the bottom that it's either white or it's the like natural nail color, and then the rest is like whatever color you want. I usually go for red because I just love red.
I wonder why.
I wonder why. But yes. So that's like basically how I'll usually do my nails. If I'm getting if I'm getting gussied up. I haven't done mine in a minute, so in a pinch I'll do. Listen, the press-ons in the year of our Lord 2024 are not the ones that I grew up with. They're so much more nicer nowadays. You can get such
really
yes.
I've not done press-ons for I think about coming up to 2 years now.
Ooh. Yeah, I've just been doing them in the past couple. I've been doing them more frequently in the past couple of months, just because of schedule things and also just like some budget things. But I was like, I can't sacrifice fabulosity. I still gotta have it, even if it's on a budget. I'll figure it out. So my press-ons have been such a lifesaver, and there's that's like definitely one way I try to navigate that a little bit. But I love having nails. I love having the length. I love looking at other people's manicures and nails too, because it's like such an expression of self. I love it.
It is. Like sometimes I'm sat there and I'm like, I should do it, express myself a little differently. Maybe have like, like maybe give myself like, like sometimes give myself like big black like sharp claws and all that kind of stuff, and like maybe like spice it up for like Christmas and stuff like that. Like give myself like snowy ones or whatnot. But every time I get there and I get something different, I'm always like, I don't really like this. So every time now I just kind of get the exact same thing. It's literally what I just sent you. Like,
but that's fine.
Every single
that's
time.
Comfy. That's comfy.
It's got the OWO on one hand, and then the little kitty, the kitty whiskers with the kitty smile.
It's so cute.
On the other hand, and then it's got the 3 little. It's meant to be full moons that kind of descend into the night. Is the way that I like to explain it on my phone.
Okay. I was like, at first I didn't notice that it was a little kitty schnoot and a little mouth, but now I see it. It is so cute. It's so cute. Now knowing it's a little kitty schnoot and mouth. It's adorable. Yeah, I feel like in person, I definitely love vintage fashion and all that stuff. So I feel like not necessarily like but it's like that's how I like to dress. So people are like, "Oh, would you cosplay your model?" I was like, "But what does it mean if like I dress vintage normally? And sometimes I'll play it up. It's not like I'm constantly wearing like a girdle all the time. Please, I want my body to breathe sometimes too. But it's enough for like definitely like I want to go incognito as a normie. I was like, is it really incognito if I still got I got a cropped sweater and a full circle skirt and heeled espadrilles that are peep toe.
No, because
not really.
It's you. That's not really incognito. I mean, you could just MCU it.
Yeah.
MCU
it.
It's just black hoodie, gray t-shirt, pair of jeans, a cap and a pair of sunglasses. If anything, you stand out more when you do that because you're like, what the fuck are they doing? What the fuck? Look at this dude.
Yeah. Like maybe what I need to do is go in like one of those inflatable T-Rex costumes and then I put
God, you should totally do that.
Yeah, but then I wear the roller skates and the little skirt and the little like uniform. I think maybe that's how I do it. That's like the proper way.
Just rolling in like kind of take your order. I can't do your accent, but like
yeah. That's so cute though.
That'd be so fucking good.
Yeah, but as
so
a T-Rex, yes, of course. Yes.
All zooming through and being like, I'm rolling here.
Yeah, I'm rolling here. Yeah. It's such a common stereotype of New Yorkers where they're like, I'm walking here. And the thing is that, most, like, nobody really, like, says that. But it is still really funny, like, because it is, it's so associated with it. But it's still really funny because I feel like there's other ways that may come out. Like, they may not say, like, I'm walking here. But they're like, hey, move out of, I got places to go. Move out of my way. Like, keep on going. You're just like, oh, my God. Like, there's people who, like, experience that. They're like, wow, the true New York experience. They're not flustered by, like, maybe the bluntness or the rudeness of it. They're like, wow, I really am in New York City. I got told off by a New Yorker. Oh, my God. It's the same thing as saying hello. It's so nice.
Oh, how nice. Look at it. Say the thing.
Say the thing. Do the thing.
Do the thing. It's like a lot of the time, like, I mean, I definitely like, I remember, I'd say about 2 years ago, no, not even that. I'd say maybe like a year and a half ago. So I was born and raised in Liverpool, right?
So Beatles. They're from Liverpool, right?
There you go. Yeah. There you go. See, chat. I told you every time.
I'm sorry. I do the same thing. Sorry.
Every time I say it. So like, but since I've moved to London, it's about a year and a half ago. I think it is now. Or just under that. Since then, I've been hanging out with, a lot of like, because I kind of exploded, so I got like, made connections with like bigger folk, and then we got talking, and then they were something. So when I'd hang out with them, their chats, I don't know why their chats did it and not like everyone else, but like they'd be like, oh, British. And sometimes like, they're like, oi, bro. So I was like, I never meant, like, it didn't even cross my mind before that was a thing. And then so I just kind of started like, I don't know, like not necessarily leaning into it, but like just being like, yep, British, sweet, like kind of thing. But like people come in and like say bottled water. I'm like, oh, right, okay. Oi, brav geezer.
Listen, I must say, I feel like I've been exposed to so many more accents, like within like the UK or like sometimes within Europe in general, by this wonderful documentary called Love Island, and
oh my god.
and And I was just like, oh, I feel like I love watching this half of the time just to see the accents. Because, you know, I never knew, like, you know, you think, like, especially, like, as an American, you're like, oh, you know, you think you know, like, an international accent or, you know, like an English accent or something. And then you're like, oh, my God, there's so many different kinds of accents depending on where you're, like, you know, like, breaks down even further. In the same way that there's, like, American accents, but then, you know, there's Southern American accents, there's New York accents, there's even within New York, there's Brooklyn versus the Bronx, and then the you know, there's like, it could be like different. So I think that's always so interesting to kind of learn about. But
yeah, the way I explain to chat is our cities are like your states, and that's why it's so different. Like even in just like a small area. Like I imagine a lot of people. Also, I apologize, chat. I know she's crunchy. I don't know why the internet's being a poo.
Oh yeah, that's okay.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Let my voice carry you.
She's crunchy. I'm like, yo, shut up, bro.
Yeah, I miss Nature Valley Bar of ET actually, so that's totally fine.
Yeah.
I crumble on command.
So, for example, I know you have states which have cities in them and like that kind of thing. I don't know if is it the same, like accents differ from city to city, or is it
sometimes
just
yeah state? Like I feel like sometimes it can, like especially if you like for instance, like California as a state, like that's nearly the entirety of the West Coast. So, you know, like I feel like, you know, there will be like variation there in terms of the kind of like accent. Like I feel like in Los Angeles you might hear like more of like a Valley Girl kind of thing, but then if you go to like NorCal, like Northern California, like that's not necessarily the same thing. So even though it's the same state, those are different cities. But so I feel like it can get even that nuance for sure.
Yeah, because over here it's literally city to city. Sometimes like even on one side of the city to the other, like the accent changes, and it's definitely different from up north down south. And then like where I'm from, I remember, so like my accent used to be a little stronger. Mine still comes out if I'm tired or angry. Like they're the two times it comes out, and then it's just like it fucking comes out. But I remember like because like northern slang, especially in Liverpool, is pretty similar in terms of like the speed that you speak and the sheer amount of like the amount and meanings behind slangs are kind of close to Scotland. So when I went to Scotland, because I was like practicing with a band at one point, there was me from Liverpool, but there was another girl from London, and I would be able to converse perfectly fine with the Scots. Like we'd be speaking full speed, using like everything, and because our slang was so similar, like it was interchangeable. Like it didn't cause an issue. Like we knew exactly what each other meant. Like even if we didn't necessarily know the exact word, it was like, oh, that sounds similar to this, or I can pick up on what you're saying. Whereas the London girl was just sat there like,
it comes back, the cat
completely lost. I fucking love that sound so much.
It's just like, it just tickles me. That's so funny. Like, but it's true. Like, I love that like that you were able to, like, people just automatically get it, and so you're able to communicate, and then you feel like you're speaking your own language, even if you're from the same. Like, I feel like that's so much like let's see, a closer comparison would be like a Spanish. Like for instance, like I'm Puerto Rican, and so Puerto Rican, like how Puerto Ricans or Dominicans even speak Spanish, like they rattle off a mile a minute, and it's so fast. Like they're known for this like speed, like Caribbean Latin people. But then you go to
what my favorite thing is. Sorry to cut you off.
No, you're fine.
Right, sorry, the way that you say that, Spanish, any form of Spanish speaking mum, when she starts flipping languages interchangeably between like words or like halfway through a sentence, and just like oh you and don't you think about talking back, and then you're just like, what the Fuck.
Yes. Listen. There's certain things that are truly a super power when it comes to Latinian identity, and one of those things is speaking rapidly fast, especially in an aggressive manner, and the other one is without saying anything else, you can just say the 17 names of your child, because Latin people got we got a whole CVS receipt length of a name. They'll say your full name and you just know that your ass is grass. Like, you just know what's coming down the pipeline, because your mother goes, Miss Lala, and then you're like, oh no, what did I do now? I'm sorry.
Oh
Oh no.
Oh god, that's like it's like the equivalent of the when the slipper comes off.
You mean the slipper?
Like
You mean
the flip flop?
Yeah, you mean
sandal, whatever you call it, the shoe type thing.
Yeah, the shoe.
Yeah,
the
when they take that off and hold that up, and then you're like, ooh, where I'm going.
Yeah, the chancleta. The chancleta.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. So I know Puerto Ricans refer to it as chancleta more so than chancla, but chancla is the universal term for if there is my hands are not working right now, but I totally have one. I have one on standby in case chat decides to act up. I have one on standby usually, just in case, and I could fling it at them if I so choose to. So. Listen, sometimes, if it seems they scatter. It's just nothing has been more threatening than a little piece of rubber and a little piece of plastic or fabric, seamlessly tied together. It's more powerful than a nail bat. If you know what it means.
If you were to, hit a Nokia with one of them, would it make a difference?
Yeah. I feel like people call it WMD, that's how powerful it is. It does do mass destruction.
What about a mass
more maybe it'd be PMD, patas of mass destruction, feet of mass destruction, because it has that that extra level of scent associated to it too. It's just a whole world of pain that really ignites all the senses in your body. So
yes. You know what I think the reason it's gone crunchy? Hold on. Well, how's your browser looking? The one, because I've just noticed my chat's also frozen behind you.
Oh, hold on.
I've just noticed that's from ages ago. As your browser just crashed? Is that
Did
what
it crash? Hold on. I do a refresh. Are they working? Oh no, I don't know. Let me see. Oh, let me see. Oh, I'm seeing. Yeah, I'm a granola VTuber. Don't you notice?
Oh my god!
I granola. Oh, I think there was actually
give her internet back right freaking here.
Oh yeah, here. Oh, there's actually. Hold on. Let me try this into something. Wait a minute. Whoa. Okay, we're gonna start. Let me try something. I had somebody show me this. Especially because here's the thing. I think this is common with let's see this. Okay, let me try this. Hold on. Okay, wait. She's
gone. No!
I disappeared.
No!
Okay, I think. Okay, here is.
How it goes.
Okay, I'm gonna say yeah.
Oh, it showed up again.
Let me give you this link.
It a sec. I think it's being crunchy. Give it a sec.
Let me give you this. Hold on. Try this. They said that if I add this little thing at the end, maybe that helps. In the browser.
Wait, is there a strat that I don't know?
So apparently there's something that if you add something like a bitrate extension onto the URL, apparently it's helpful, especially for crunchy ass 3D VTubers like myself. So
no way. I've had that issue so many times.
So maybe I just learned about this from this other VTuber site's Chronic. She's fabulous. So she was the one who's she also she was I don't know if it works. If it maybe that helps. Let's see. Let's see.
Oh wait, no, it just brings up the.
It just brings up the thing. Okay, so maybe
it
we'll
brings
just
up
try.
push.
Oh,
What's
okay.
the-
These. If not, it's okay. I can also. It's okay. I don't know if that's the same link as before, but there you go.
Oh wait, I think it's because it was a push one.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So if I do that to
If
link,
I
but
grab that
and then I
and do
add.
that before the.
That was like the extension that I added to the URL.
Oh, did you add that to?
That
Did you add that to mine on yours?
No, you're just a fabulous 2D
I'm just-
VTuber. There's so
Yes!
yeah. So I feel like I feel like it's more common with like I don't know, maybe because
It definitely happens to my 3D more than my 2D.
Okay, yeah. I was like, I feel like sometimes it's just the curse of the 3D. Ah, yes, you are able to use your hands, but at what cost?
Mhm.
Like that's kind of how it is. But
I'll give it a minute, see if it's.
Yeah.
You have max resolution mode on, right, as well?
yes, I think so. But I would double check. Let me triple check. Let me triple check. Let's see. The video.
Equivalent exchange.
Toka. That's like the one minute. I remember that from what is it from? Oh, what is it called? Full Metal Alchemist. There's like
Fullmetal Alchemist, yeah.
certain words that I remember from that show because I love watching my anime subbed. I love watching with the subtitles or whatever. And Toka equivalent exchange. Was it Ningen? I learned was human. Mendokse is like fucking annoying. And so like this, I was like, yes, I'm ready to go to Japan and order a coffee. I'm like, I'm ready.
Oh my god, I love the way you say coffee.
Coffee.
Oh my god, that's amazing. That is so amazing. Oh my god.
I'm
Coffee.
Coffee.
So good.
I feel like my accent will get stronger like if I depending like how long I'm around my family for a long time, especially because my mom grew up in Brooklyn, and so that's I think where like auditory wise like where I picked up the accent, and so I feel like the longer I spend with her, the more like it'll come out. But I know like for instance, even if I haven't spent a long time, like there's certain words that always like people are always like he. I like the way you said it. It's always coffee. Dog is another one. Water is another one. Like those are the three that usually are like people are like I like how you say that. I'm like
Also, me and Bipsy, after we go to San Diego, we're planning because it's gonna be my first time in the States.
What?
So we're going to that,
Sorry, I didn't mean
and
to
then
blow out your ear.
afterwards going to New York.
Oh,
So
shut
I'm
the
gonna
fuck
get to try.
up!
So I'm gonna get to try the New York coffee.
Oh my god, I'm so excited for you. Oh my god, baby's first time in New York. That's so exciting. Yeah, that's so exciting. Listen, I'm very, very hyped for you. That is, oh my god. I mean, I could give all kinds of recommendations, but everybody's experience is like different kind of thing. You never, let's see. I get distracted by doing this thing. Here we go. Okay, hold on. Let me try. Hold on. I'm trying this. I totally got distracted. I was like chit-chatting with you. I forgot I was going to send you something. Okay, here you go. Update link. Maybe that worked. I try. But it's okay if it's.
Let me grab it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Like I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying Pixel.
Listen.
Pixel LALA.
Listen. Like people call me a snack. Might as well live up to it. Where I'm a granola VTuber. I'm totally fine with it.
It's okay. No, that. I think it just fixed itself.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, I was.
Yeah, look how pretty she is.
I was like, and here I was just starting to get used to being like a crumbly piece of carbs or whatever it is.
You should have been you should have
cinnamon sugar.
Crunch the mic up.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know. Can I even crunch a mic now? Because I got a fancy new mic. I don't.
What one do you have?
This is a Shure M7. B.
Oh, the little baby one?
I
The,
guess
the
so.
baby version of the show?
Yeah.
It's like a little stumpy one.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
definitely
I've got the SM7B, which is like the
Yeah.
longer one. But
Ah.
Bipsy has the M7, whatever the fuck. And that's behind me. That thing's really good actually.
Ah, okay. I had a Blue Yeti Nano for like
Oh
that was
god,
the,
those things. Everybody had one of them. I swear to fucking god.
Listen, I had one up until 48 hours ago. Okay, we went through a lot of stuff together. I was very emotionally attached to it. All right, I feel
Wait,
like
was it only 47? I was gonna say you sound amazing today, and I don't know what it is. I didn't know it was literally just within the last
2 days.
Oh my god, no wonder!
Like I was looking at some recent like clips and stuff, and I was like, does it really? I sound okay, right? Me and my, me constantly learning every single day in this space. And then like yesterday, I was looking at the VOD. I was like, oh, I sound like. I actually I don't sound crazy. I was like, it's amazing that anybody like turned up to the diner and whoa. I sounded.
It's such a difference you don't realize until you go off, and then you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Really? I was doing that this whole time? Like,
Yeah.
Fair, I do that all the time though. Like my setup goes extremely crunchy at times.
Yeah.
Just from I feel like it's just because I'm so scuffed.
Listen, listen. I'm becoming more open about sharing this fact, but so you have a 3D model. So do you have a leap motion?
Yeah.
So so when I first got a leap motion, I they were like, everybody was like, oh, you have to like put it on your chest because that's the best way to track it.
No.
And so but I didn't know like how to rig it up because it gets so high, and I was like, I'm not gonna. So listen,
what did you do?
I'm gonna send you this picture, and I'm also gonna pull it up on stream. But so my phone case, I'm very practical with my phone case. I love using the wallet phone cases because I keep my cards or whatever like there, and it's all in one place. And as ADHD person, I always like lose everything. So so I had an old phone case that has like the little flip open. So
did you just balance it in your?
I literally rigmaroled this, and then the upgrade to this was that I added tape so that it wouldn't move. I have to find a picture, but this is the picture that I have of what I had for the longest.
No fucking way. Do you mind if I share?
Oh no, it's definitely out there. I already showed it to Socratic, so this is. So I'll also pull up here so people understand what I'm talking about. They're like, what is she doing? So I was just like, listen, I'm a problem solver, okay? Like that is just how I. Oh my god, why is this picture so big? It just covered the entirety of this room. So
amazing.
I'm
fun fact actually, while we're on the topic of that, did I ever tell you how I started?
No, you didn't.
So, before, because I did cam streaming before I got a model, because I wanted to be too, but I was just like, what's the easiest way to get streaming and get it basic? But I also didn't have a PC at that point. I just had a console, and this is before consoles could stream. So what I did was I streamed using my phone, resting on my boobs, recording the screen, and because there was no game audio or anything, because I had the headset on, I would sit there and make the gun noises when I was playing like FPSs. So like I'd be like running a bit. Open door! Yeah! Go in! Go! And so it was just literally my phone balancing on my boobs, recording the screen. Just...
I love that. Listen. I first of all, I love that. That is wonderful. That is perfection. I adore that.
Yeah, headshot, baby. Let's freaking.
Yeah, let's go. Like you're like talking like this deep game of voice, being like, yeah, let's go. Got him. Break.
Let's go,
Oh yeah, got him. Totally got him. Yeah, totally got him.
Yeah, you can literally imagine how that went. Yeah. That's just this crunchy phone, because phones weren't like the camera on a
So
phone
good.
in 2019. It was okay,
Yeah.
but like when you're literally just sat there in the dark recording a screen, like of fucking midnight to 4 in the
What?
morning, like
I love that. Listen, humble
That's fucking-
beginnings. We love humble beginnings. Like that's the like the first time I actually ever streamed, I used my like Mac laptop, and it was definitely like because and it was a Mac, like my laptop is a MacBook Air, so it's not like it's set up for any kind of thing for streaming. And so it's like I'm trying to stream. Like at the time I think I was playing Hades, and so I would have Hades, and it'd be like glitch. You catch and click catch every like 10 frames or something, and I'm like, hi, I'm doing the thing, and I'm just
I'm
like
doing it.
Like the 5 viewers I had was like me, it was myself, my husband, and Summer Hop, who's like my best friend of like 15 years. I had my brother, I had my cousin, and they're like, yeah, you're doing a team.
Look at you go!
I'm like,
yay!
And then it is humble beginning. You figure it out. I think that's why
I'm trying to find a picture now that we're talking about using Boober as a shelf or something.
Listen. Listen.
I've got a little thicker since this, but this while I was walking around Disneyland.
Yeah.
At this point, I was still able to do this.
Yes, we love it. Listen, I call it. I'm very, I'm very top heavy, so to say. I definitely got the tetas to like carry a nation, and I'm very grateful that I have a traveling table wherever I go. If I'm feeling hungry, I can spread a whole charcuterie on the table on my chest. It's great. It's wonderful. Strats.
It's great. Like
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah.
Like, I've gone from that. That was like what? That was last summer, because that was the Paris TwitchCon. That was it then. I love how I'm literally going, hey, look, my boobs have grown. Let's see.
So is that what you're holding? That's what you use to hold your phone?
Well, that was what I was using to hold my phone. But I put on a lot of weight since then as well. So like that was it then.
Yeah.
Whereas now it's a bit more. Let's see. Do I have a?
I love it.
Don't worry, I'm not going to flash you.
I mean, no. I Miss LALA VT consent. Let the world know I consent. I say it loud and proud.
Let's see.
Listen, like I just made it work. I gotta find a picture. I definitely have a picture of how this looked like with duct tape. My weight motions. Now I have like I just upgraded mine, so now it's like sits on the desktop. It doesn't have to be on my chest anymore. But I made it work. I had to actually. That was my streaming top because I had to cut the t-shirt hole so that it could sit properly. The neckline with t-shirt hole. I know words. Too fashion for a living.
There you go. So you can see I've got a little thicker since.
I just want. I feel very.
I'm trying to put weight on. Okay, I'm trying to put weight on. Luckily goes all there.
I'm admiring your very big personalities.
Oh my god, that was a perfect loop to the beginning of the stream.
I was words have wow, I'm so glad we're friends.
I know. So nice to actually be in a freaking call with you though. That's nice.
Yeah, I feel like okay. I definitely feel like that's I was just talking about this yesterday. I feel like there was a big gap in my life where I didn't have to worry about making new friendships, right? I have like my like my chosen family that I love spending time with, in person and things like that. But I was like, my cup is full. I feel very full. And when I first started this space, I was like, I can like keep to myself. I think it's fine. And then the more time you spend and you're like, well, it would be. Actually, there's these people who I really admire and I would love to spend time with them, or they seem like really lovely, like human beings. And, I like admire beyond just like a certain skill. Like I admire how they navigate within this life, like whether it's through kindness or whatever it is. I was just like, wow, like this is really great. But I definitely feel like I have forgotten how to like make first moves in terms of friendship. I'm like, ha ha ha! I like to play with magical cardboard. You like magic cardboard too? Cardboard too? You like? Hi.
That works though.
Also, you're hot. Yeah.
No, I definitely get that. Like before streaming, I didn't like. Okay, this is gonna sound really sad. This isn't looking for pity points before anyone starts anything. I didn't have friends before I streamed. Like whatsoever. Because as I say, like I worked all the time. I left school at 16. Everyone else carried on education. So like, literally from that, like all that, I had like no time for that kind of shit. So only when I started streaming, like, yeah, sure, I had like a couple of friends-ish while I was in like band stuff, but like there wasn't really much beyond that. It wasn't like I'd hang out with people at the weekend or anything like that, or I wouldn't be sat in calls with anyone. It'd be like, oh, I see them at a gig and we hang out, or we talk online like a little bit. But it wasn't like this. And then so now, like, I don't know, I get what's the word? Especially when I find someone that I vibe with really well. So like, for example, like, I mean for me, I'm vibing quite a lot right now. Yippee! So like, even though like this is like it's literally our first call together.
Yeah. It's a first.
Whereas it feels like I've like known you for a while now. It's probably because I watch like your stuff anyway. So I've got like a decent inkling as to like what you'll like. I like to think, or at least to an extent.
Yeah, I feel it like. It's interesting because I feel like that feeling where you feel like you know somebody maybe longer, but then when you actually hang, you're like, oh wow, this is the first time we're spending time together, but you feel like you know somebody a little bit more intimately because you've just like hung out with them, I guess, in a way you've hung out with them without hanging out with them, or you get a sense of who they are. And so it's not totally like a blind first date, kind of thing, but at the same time it's like, oh wow. Only if you want it to be, only if you want it to be, like only if you want it to be.
Where is going?
Yeah, you're very good. I definitely know how to talk to lovely, beautiful, lovely, cool women, ladies.
I completely get that.
Yeah.
I'm literally fucking gay as sin, and all my fucking VTubers are pretty ladies. All my friends are pretty VTubers, and I'm like, oh my god, what the how do you converse with you? What the fuck?
It's like, I definitely feel like I've never been more perpetually in a state of my bisexual panic. Like, absolutely. Like, and that's why I've stopped. Like, I really am on this like crusade. I'm on this crusade to rebrand bisexuality to buffet sexuality, because I really feel like I do want to eat everything that's being offered. And so like I really So I'm like, you know what? I just need to come to terms that I just got a really big appetite, and that's okay. You know, sometimes you really want your salad and your soup and your entree and your dessert, but all at the same time, and that's okay.
I mean, you're in a diner. You cooking this shit anyway.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, exactly.
So,
I'm very in touch with my hunger. Yeah, I'm insatiable. I know it's a little early for Pride Month. I know we got a couple of months, but you know, might as well, you know. Yippee! but yeah, it's like, yeah, I definitely feel like I'm like, oh my god, they're like also just like cool, like everybody. First of all, everybody is really hot in this niche in space, and then and secondly, the fact that they're like really cool. I'm like, I don't know how to interact around like cool people. I have to like hype myself up, like be like, yeah, let me talk to
yes, same. Oh my god, like I like. You know when I went for the toilet before I start, like, before you called me?
Yes.
Yeah, I went for a piss. While I did that, I was also like hyping myself up because I was like,
no way! No! I was panicky because I was like, no, this is disrespectful. You should have to shut up. What are you doing? Oh my god, is she so cool? You're ready for the first step. I'm like literally panicking, like getting ready. I'm like, I even like.
What are we talking about?
I'm always like intimidated, like meeting people that I think are really neat, because I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna, you know, I gotta prep myself, make sure not to talk about X, Y, and Z, and then it happens anyway, and it's fine. It's just.
Yeah, no, I completely get that. Like at first I was like, oh, is she gonna wanna like, is she gonna wanna do like a diner RP, or is she gonna be like, you know, like is she wanna do it like this and that? And I was sat there and I was like, oh shit, and then I'm sat there and I'm like, I added you just onto my screen when I was setting it up, and I was like, well, this is how this is going. Okay.
I feel like, I could be like, yes, prepare yourself for several hours of me presenting different ketchup art to you while I serve you French fries. That's where's the ASMR of that? Like, let me do that. Yeah,
Wait, what's this? Oh, sorry. Someone just did Pikamitsu. I'm trying to sell Nikkei to LALA for the past few weeks, but no dice. You think you can make a start? Pretty ladies, jiggle physics, guns, and on top of all that, the story's actually insane.
Listen, there's a reason why I've been avoiding Nikkei. Okay, there's actually a reason. And that is actually for the safety of everybody else and for the posterity of my computer, because my computer is definitely within the splash zone and it's far too expensive to like replace that at the dime of a hat. And so it's really thinking about my budget and also just like
bing bong, bing bong, clean up an aisle pan, clean up an aisle pan.
Yeah. So it's also like, you know, it also the feral noises that would come out of me, you know, might scare off, you know, certain people. So, you know, I'm just, you know, it really comes from my heart. The reason why I haven't chosen to share that experience yet. I'm very nervous to go on that experience. But mainly unless I plan on wrapping everything in plastic. I really gotta.
Looks like a fucking crime scene.
Yeah. It's just like, oh, not again. Oh, God. Damn it.
God.
Oh, gosh. Oh, gee willikers.
God, you got another wine. So darn.
So yeah, that's really, you know, that's really the motivation for that decision. But, you know, maybe.
It's become my, I mean, try to introduce me to it, like, last April. Yeah, because it was, we did the subathon for our 4-year anniversary. And then, they were like, oh, have you played Nikkei yet? There's an event on at the moment. It ends next week. You should give it a shot. I was like, okay, don't see why not, you know? And so I tried it, and Dude, it's literally like I finish stream, I get into bed, we watch some fucking stupid shit,
Ooh.
and while I'm there, I'm literally doing my Nikkei dailies and like doing all that. It's so great.
I need to like I usually have been sticking to like the same kind of games for the most part, but like I've been trying to like branch out and try other things.
Alexa! Stop!
Listen, we can listen. I'm open to having a third, and if her name's Alexa, she sounds lovely. It's fine. I heard that she really is very responsive to anything you say.
So me and Bibbs have a little thing where at 7, that reminds me, Bibsy, you're cute. At 7 every day, there's a little alert that goes on the A thing. If I say its name, it's gonna listen. But what's it called? At 7 every day, there's a reminder to say that the other one's cute, and it's basically a competition to see who says it first. So that goes off at 7 every day, and it's like,
so awesome.
this is your reminder. And then, but like, if I'm streaming at 7, you just hear it full blast, and I'm like, no, because then chat starts fucking doing it. Look at this shit. God damn it.
That's adorable, though. That's so wholesome. That's so cute. I love that.
Just like, I win this. I sort of got it.
I love that. I swear, if I program Alexa, it'd be like, hey, Alexa, at 8 o'clock in the morning every day, remind me that I'm cute. And they're like, but Miss LALA, you told us not to lie to you. What? Talk back to me, sassy ass Alexa. I feel like, wait a minute.
Tell LALA she's cute.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. No. Wait a minute. Don't do that. I cannot. Don't do that. Don't perceive me the way it is. I can't believe. What? No, it's fine. It's fine. Uku, it's fine.
We love it.
It's fine. Oh god. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. Oh, I might actually need to go for a piss really quick. If that's okay.
Oh yeah.
I just realized I was like, why's my child bladder kicking in? And then I was like,
I will babysit all the babies.
Okay, I will be right back.
Okay. I shouldn't start betting pools. But we're like, okay, let's make sure. Like, is it too intimate? No, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say it. Don't let the intrusive thoughts take over. I was about to finish that sentence, and then wow. Can't be left with, oh wow, I need an adult. I'm having a mental breakdown. Well, hello, saying hello to the Dinah Cuties, hello to Katie Cat. Don't let them. I'm not gonna let nobody win. No. Time to gamba. Not the gamba. Oh my god. Well, hello to the. Well, hi everybody. Let's see. I hope you're drinking water and that you are also taking time to piss and taking time to do that and grabbing your snackies and doing your stretchies. It's very good. It's very good and very healthy. And then if you got to take a little longer and plant some trees or drop the kids off, know that is welcome. That's a good sign of a good gut. Yes, good. Yes, we're doing health talk. Yes. Yes. Okay. Good. Wow. Okay. What if we just? Okay. This is to Obkatiekat. This is to cut. Cat's lovely goobas. If what if she came back and we just told her that she's lovely? We just put a lot of messages like that in the chat, and then she comes back and she sees all of you just being like that, and I think that'd be really cute. What if we did that? I think that'd be adorable. Yeah. Katie cute. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, just like that. Yeah. Katie cute. Yeah. I think that'd be perfect. Yeah. Katie cute. Not cute. Cute. Yes, perfect. And to the Diner regulars, thank you so much to hanging out and stuff. It's so good to see you. And I'm sorry, I've been having such a nice time with Katie. I'm sorry that I haven't been able to talk much to you guys today, but it's been wonderful. And I hope you think also that Katie is cute. And so we should also say in the chat that Katie is cute, so that she gets overwhelmed on both sides. Yes, Katie cute. Yes. Look, I feel like, I'm like so close. I mean, what if? Hold on. Okay, wait. Watch this. Let me see if I could do this. Okay. What if? Wait. Can I do this? Hold on, wait. Let me see if I can work this out. Hold on. I'm gonna something. I'm not gonna smooch her. Okay. I just wanna. Is it possible to just rub my nose? What if I did you? I did your rubbing nosies. She knows nothing. She saw nothing. Nothing happened, right? Nothing happened. I totally didn't rub my little snoot against her snoot. What if we rubbed schneep? What if we rubbed snoots together? No, it's our secret. Shh, it's our secret. Yeah, it's our secret. Yeah, just a little rubbing of the snoots. Yes, yeah, no. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. I will say I was very nervous, and I feel like I'm a little bit more relaxed now, because I do think she can't, now she's gone, she can't hear me. So I was really nervous in terms of hanging out today. I was like, she's really cool, so it's nice that she's not here at the moment, so I could talk about how cool she is, and that I'm feeling a lot better now. But I was like, definitely I get like red splotches on my chest every time like I get like really like nervous or shaky, and that definitely happened before I started stream. So I had started stream, and I even like fucked up the opening where like I thought I was set up, and then I like switched to different screens. I was like panicky a little bit, so it was really cool that I feel much more comfy now, just because I was really nervous. I don't have any more red spotches, but yeah. It's all good. So yeah, it's she's yeah, because she's pretty cool, very talented, very skilled. What else can I say? I'm terrible at taking care of things. Oh my god. Wait, no, I got this. Sure. Okay. What? Okay, we could play 20 questions with everybody here. Then that'd be a lot of fucking questions, but we could do that. We could, like, what's your favorite color? What trauma did you have when you were 4 years old? What other nice, easy questions? Favorite ice cream flavor? If you had a dream vacation spot you wanted to go to, where would it be? What's your deepest, darkest secret you never told anybody, and that this is definitely the space in which you can talk about it? What else? What else? What's another? What's it? Oh, favorite animal? What's your favorite animal? Yes. What your favorite animal? What else? Favorite movie? Oh, favorite video game is a good question. That's an easy question to answer, I feel, right? Yeah. What else? What's another one? Favorite position? Yeah. When you setting up in a shooter? When you're setting up in a shooter, that was definitely what I was trying to say. Okay. What else? That's another good question. Oh my god, if you're stuck on an island, like a deserted island, what would be like the one thing that you would want to like to bring with you? Or like you could have one thing, what would it be? Like would it be or you could say movie and I'll magically think about that there is like some sort of television there that you could stream or whatever. Something like that. Yeah, exactly. No, you take your Game Boy. Okay, that's a good one too, Vias. That's a good one. Who is the cutest and why is it Obkatiekat? It's true though. It's true. She is very cute. I know. I have to talk to her when she comes back. I gotta talk to her about her love for the cardboard crack. Okay. I gotta talk to her about her love for the cardboard crack because I'm very excited. I'm in my MTG arc. Okay. I love playing Magic the Gathering, and it's been so cool to meet other people who also play MTG. Yeah. Chocolate fudge brownie, purple, wolf, house moving castle, forte between legends of the fall off. Very good answers. Very good. Very good. Hi, Joy. Welcome on in. Yes. I feel like and Katie Cat likes Yu-Gi-Oh too, right? I haven't dabbled in Yu-Gi-Oh in a minute. I dabbled recently back because anytime Mistress Doom says to play Yu-Gi-Oh, I say yes. She could ask me to jump and I'll say exactly how high, like and but I could be convinced to come back by other beautiful, lovely, wonderful humans. Yeah, because that's been the only way I've been playing recently. Because I don't really play it as much anymore. Can I say waffle? What? Waffle? Why? She does like Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, do we know what deck she plays? You sounds cool. It does. Yeah, I mean that's how I first started like making friends in this space was like I played Yu-Gi-Oh because I like playing Magic, and then people were like, oh, you should play Yu-Gi-Oh because other VTubers play it, and then I think you'll like it. And so that's how I met a lot of people is by playing Yu-Gi-Oh, and I'm very grateful for that. But Magic has always been my number one love, so I've been loving the Magic arc that's been going on. Yeah. Favorite ice cream would be mint chocolate chip. Damon, that's a good one. Okay, my favorite ice cream flavor is there's this Ben & Jerry's flavor called Americone Dream. That's definitely one of my favorites for sure. It's got a little chocolate covered like waffle bits inside. It's very good. It got like caramel ribbon. It's very, very good. Yeah. Oh, still, hi Cornelius. Yes. Oh, or what's another flavor? Pineapple coconut from Haagen-Dazs. That's a delicious one. Ooh, that's really tasty. I've been also getting more into like Italian ices and like sorbets lately because as someone with lactose intolerance, as I have toes, but I lactose. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yes, the Colbert flavor. Exactly. Yeah, the Colbert flavor. That's the one that I like. Or what was it? I like yeah, I've been getting into the sorbet because it doesn't like, it doesn't send it doesn't make me redecorate my bathroom. I think it's the most eloquent way I can say that. So it's been nice to have some alternatives. I've never been to Brooklyn. Any good places to go? Yes, there's many good places to go. But make sure if you're visiting New York, make sure to check out the other boroughs. Specifically Queens. Come to Queens. Queens is wonderful. Come to Queens. Queens is great. Definitely not biased about Queens. I'm definitely biased about Queens. Definitely come to Queens. Yeah. Ben & Jerry's chocolate fudge brownie. Oh, that's a good flavor. Ooh, that's very good. I like that flavor too. Yeah.
Hi, Esther.
Ah! Welcome back.
Sorry. When I went downstairs, Bips was chefing. And so I was like, oh, okay, I'll grab it while. Oh no, sorry for leaving it here.
The successful mission, though. I'm very, very happy for you. That was a successful mission.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Successful mission.
Wait, what? Why are they shots?
Yes. Excellent.
No.
Yeah. Yes, excellent. Yes. Excellent is happening. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes. From across the sea, from across the pond, it's happening. The whole world is announcing Katie is cute. Capital K, capital C. Not the cheek puff. It's so cute. Every time I do it, it just looks like I got way too much food in my mouth. I'm like, hop.
Give me a munch.
Give me a munch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Munch.
Munch.
Do you guys have hula hoops over there? Is that a thing?
Yeah, we got hula hoops. Not saying I'm any
Like
good
the
at them,
little-
but they're pretty
The
good.
little Oh no! Like they you guys call them chips, I think. You know, like
Like potato chips?
yeah, like the what you call it? You guys have like Lay's, I think it's called.
Yeah. We definitely have Lay's. That's definitely a brand. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we have something called hula hoops.
Oh,
Which are like,
have
have you seen them before?
No, I thought you were literally talking about the hula hoop thing, like you put around yourself and you wiggle your little hips. You like wiggle your hips.
Oh, that's
to,
another way.
So I was like, oh, I mean, yeah, I'm terrible at hula hoop, but I am aware of its existence in this plane.
let me grab a picture for you. But basically they're like a chip like that.
Let me see.
And they're basically we're out of hash brown fries and like curly fries. So so because we're out of those, she found some like potato, like actual like potato that you cut like a fry version of those. So that's a picture of them there.
Ooh.
But she found like
oh
yeah. So she found those, and they're like in a fry form, which is literally just they look exactly like that. They're just fries instead. So she made me some of those with like battered fish fingers, and yeah.
Oh my God, that
That's what
sounds
I've
lovely. Ooh, Schnecky.
I have the color of a fucking 2-year-old, I swear to God.
No, listen, these comfort foods. I love that. I like. Okay, this is a wonderful culture exchange here. I was like, what the crisps or what you say potato chips are, right? And then chips is like French fries.
Yes.
So chips / French fries, that's my big guilty food. Like I could eat like a whole probably like 10 pounds of French fries and not feel satiated.
Oh my God.
I love French fries so much. They're my favorite like snacky to like just like really go ham on. They're just so
shit.
I love them. I love them. They're so good. So that's I usually have like at least a frozen bag because sometimes I'll make dishes that have like I'll make dinner that sometimes have them in it, but other times I just want to have them and then I snack on them and they're very good. Anything potato.
She's a munch.
Yeah, munch. Yeah. Once again, I look like all you gotta do is add a snorkel mask to my face, and I feel like I'm like holding my breath underwater.
She goes swimming.
I go swimming.
Oh, that's something as well. I can't swim.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I can't. I can just about doggy paddle.
Well, I was gonna say, I was like, yeah, I don't consider myself like, I can stroke some breasts, but I don't do breaststrokes. And but then I could I definitely I consider myself very much an expert doggy paddler. I've watched my dog Gambit really paddle his life away, and I feel like I had the best teacher. And so that I can do. So I'd like to think that maybe counts for something. I could barely tread water. So maybe that counts for something.
better than sinking, which I do if I don't think. I had to explain to chat how boobs work. In regards to, because they're like, oh yeah, no, there's no way you can sing because you got floaties. I was like, that's not how they work. Like, you can wear armbands and they're only gonna do so much. You're like, fucking hell. But they're not just filled with air. It's like, Jesus.
Yeah, that's like that scene in, what is it, 40-Year-Old Virgin, where he's like, yeah, I've touched boobs. It feels like I'm touching a sandbag. A sandbag. Like he absolutely had no idea what it was to touch a boob. And
I was gonna say, like you made me double take that.
You had to touch.
Like,
yeah,
oh.
I know. You're like, is this what a sand? No, it's more like definitely not.
And then I had to explain as well that it's not just like a bag of like, well, it's not just a bag of that in there. Because I found out that quite a lot of people think that. It's like the equivalent of okay, this is gonna sound funny. I don't know how comfortable you are.
No, yeah.
I explained how balls work.
Because
I didn't have sex ed with everyone else, so I missed that. So about 13, 14,
yeah,
I had like a big deep dive because I was like, oh, how does all this work? And I like taught myself how like everything like in like an anatomy like that works. And I remember being like super duper fascinated when I found out how guys' balls work, and because. Like, I thought they were just like, like the equivalent of what guys think boobs are like, they just think it's sack. But
the balls just grow on our chest versus in your gooch. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, it's the same thing. Yeah. A clit is just a tiny penis. We get it.
I mean,
they both get engorged. It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
It literally just evolves from the same thing, when it develops. So it's not too different.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember explaining as well. There's multiple. When I was explaining, there's multiple holes. I was like, "Chat, how many holes?" Are there? And they're like, huh?
Yeah, I have to learn that you cannot treat balls like a hacky sack. And I'm very grateful. I've been with the same partner for like going on. I think we just celebrated like 15 years together. Okay. So I have to, and he's had to very politely curb me from like being like, what do you mean I just can't whap him around like a hacky sack? He's like, that's an incredible, honey,
let's
no.
play table
honey,
tennis.
What happened? Look, it's like, what is that's the sound effects. What is it called? What is it? Newton's ball? The thing that's like on the desk is the silver balls that you knock one and it hits the other one and it's just like a pendulum swing. I was just like, there's so many. I would totally, like, I definitely, if I had a sack, I would totally do that all the time. I'd be fascinated with in the same way that there's no way. Like, I mean, half of the time I'm like making noises with my tits the way they are. So, it's fine. The body is a wonderful, fascinating thing.
Right. I remember the day, like, I figured out I could clap with them. Like no hand clap. I was like, no way.
the no hand clap, it's true though. It's true.
You know what I mean, right?
Yes. Yes.
Oh my god, I'm so funny.
Yeah.
I did one time because like chat was like, "There's no way, that's not a thing." And I was
no,
like,
it's totally a
yeah,
thing.
it is. And then
Totally a
no, not what. Just shut up. I remember I sat there and I was like, "No, look, chat, listen," and then just fucking did it, and they were like, "What the fuck?"
I would like to clarify that I am clapping with my hands right now. I think
Okay,
the
yeah,
strength. I was
Look,
just
she's doing it right now.
yeah, right now, just proving the point. Yes, absolutely, incredibly powerful. It's
This
so
is
true.
peak human evolution.
Yeah. Yes, I look forward, the day if I'm able to be a mom, I'll be like, okay, honey, we're gonna talk about certain things. Fuck the birds and the bees because that's weird. Let me tell you about how you clap with titties, okay? I'm gonna show you things that they will never teach you in school, and that you'll feel like the coolest kid in the block. Great party trick.
No, because then it's gonna be the talent show comes around, and they're gonna be like, "Look, I can clap with no hands, yay!"
Yeah, well, yeah, and they're gonna learn about showmanship. I was like, you don't just go in there and just clap. That's what people.
Oh my god,
you
they
gotta
have to
give
wear like a
tassels.
circus
Absolutely.
ringling.
Yes,
Like a circus ringleader kind of outfit.
Yes, of course.
Like, ta-da!
Yes. You want to be a star, don't you, kiddo?
You want to laugh at showbiz?
Shake what your mama gave you. Me being your mama. I'm telling you to shake you what I gave you. Oh my god. Listen, in all truthfulness, I used to do burlesque, and so I do actually
Nice.
So that's actually how I did learn how to clap, no hand clap. So I know a thing or two about clapping without hands and making things move without even touching it. It's amazing. So,
Fucking hell.
but with all the pizzazz and sparkle, all this stuff. So, but yeah, this is a
I
good
feel
time.
like it's so cool when people are able to do stuff like that. Like, because it's right. Not even gonna beat around the bush. Yes, it's impressive and it's artistic and stuff like that. But god damn, is they're hot. And whereas me, on the other hand, I am like the most discoordinated, awkward, fumbling piece of shit you're ever gonna speak to. It's like, be sexy. You shit with that ass? And that's about the extent of it. And
Listen.
I'm sorry, I'm always like amazed by it. Like, so amazing.
Well, I love that there's different ways to do it too, though. Like they had, there's different in the same way that when you do any kind of art, you find your voice within it. And I definitely, when I first started, I was like, well, I have to do something that's very classic and beautiful and romantic. Like that's what I feel like I wanted to do. But then I slowly realized that I'm way too much of a goober, and then that's how I ended up then I ended up pursuing more comedic tones in my in the ideas that I came up with, because that was more true to myself as a person. So the pigeon costume that I will wear once in a while, I'll get
No
it out.
way.
So yeah, it might be, I might look a little crazy on your stream, maybe.
It's
I don't know.
good.
But it's this is actually from one of my burlesque acts where I was a pigeon, and then I come to New York City, so to say, to become a pigeon showgirl, and then that happens, and then.
Oh my god, don't let Pip see you like that. Oh my god. Okay, there's a full thing to unpack about pigeons with Pip, so I'm not gonna out her, but yeah. Jeez.
Listen,
Don't let her see that.
Listen, they're I feel like they're, along with Pizza Rat, pigeons are just so iconic to New York City. So I like to think I'm representing my home. I like to think that.
Oh, Liverpool's the same actually.
Yeah?
Pigeons and seagulls are definitely a.
Because
Because they're both cities on the coast, aren't they?
Oh yeah, that's true.
That would explain.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we're more similar than we realize.
Yeah.
Coast girls.
Yeah. Coast girls. Yeah. Seagulls and pigeons. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
Pip, put the shovel away.
Shovel. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. I should have warned you. I'm sorry. Sorry. Can't hurt you. It's done. It's fine. But yeah, that's where that came from. That's where that came from. And so like I go from a big old pigeon to like a pigeon showgirl in the act. But that
So cool.
and so that was what was that's like fun about that. And it was fun because there's different strengths. Like I don't consider myself like an amazing dancer, and so I did more like caricature goofy stuff kind of stuff, but it's fun. I loved it. I stopped because of the pandemic. It hit like live performance pretty hard,
Oh yeah, I imagine,
understandably. Yeah, but I love it. It was so much fun. I had a great time doing it. Yeah, it was good. It was good.
Sounds good.
Yeah. I was definitely also not once again bisexual panic. They're constantly being like, I'm surrounded by beautiful ladies, and usually a lot of drag queens too.
Is that like, holy mama, look at you. Where do I look?
I know. Somebody just goes like, oh, can you help me adjust my pasty? I was like,
My golly gosh, yes, mom.
Yes, I take this mission most seriously and most sincerely. I will help you make sure.
Tear rolls down the cheek. Like, I'd like to thank my mom for blessing me with the life to appreciate this moment that I'm about to experience.
Yes, thank you. Salutes. Oh my god.
Oh my god, we're been so fucking insane.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So good.
Go get over that.
Oh, very good. Very good. Oh my god. Yeah, listen. I will if you plan on going to New York, depending on what your schedule's like, totally will recommend like if that's something you're up to, like New York has a lot of fabulous like burlesque shows, or they have fabulous speakeasies too, really cool. And then West Coast definitely has some great things too. I don't know if you have you been to a burlesque show before?
No, I don't think I have. I've got a couple of friends that do it, so I've that's like the equivalent of it. I've seen like someone like kind of just like one of my friends just kind of do it, not like at a show, but kind of more like I've seen a performance, but I haven't seen it at a show necessarily. If that makes sense.
Yeah. There's a lot of different especially like coastally in the US, like New York, California, Los Angeles, and even in San Diego I think too, but there's definitely a lot. And then there's New Orleans, another coastal city, where those are like big hubs for burlesque. Yeah. But it is a trip. It is a time. It's wonderful. It's a lot, very theatrical, and then you just happen to see tatas. It's great. It's why I buy this. It's great.
Oh boy, the bonus is stacking.
Yeah. Yes, a wonderful way to experience American culture, I think. Yeah, even though burlesque is international, but if you want to take a little peek about, take a little peek at the peaks that are available. Just showing that there's an option. There's an option.
Oh my god, yeah, no, because like as I say, it's my first time in the States, so it's like gonna be my first time for pretty much everything over there.
Is there something that you feel like do you have a short list of things that you're like, these are the things I have to experience, or else it is not me fully experiencing American culture?
Well, the main thing is it's gonna be San Diego. So I don't know much about San Diego, but like
Mexican food for sure.
Okay.
Got
I remember Beth went there not too long ago just to pass through because she was going for a surgery thing. And what's it called? She said she got off the plane and there was a dude with 3 cowboy hats on at the same time. Like it's like stacked like a tower. So I wanna see what the most wackiest thing I see over there.
That's
Something that I do
amazing.
want to see at some point though.
That's
Wait,
amazing.
was
No, it's just amazing. I'm just so happy that they like experience like true American culture in the purest sense, like 3 stacked cowboy hats. Like that's just amazing. I'm just so happy for them. Like
I'm so
just
happy
worry,
for
yeah,
them.
just very happy for them.
Something I do want to see, which me and Bip both said we want to see at some point, is do you listen to My Chemical Romance?
I mean, there's a certain note that I hear, and I feel like I have to stand up.
Ding!
Yeah, you're like when I was.
I'm pretty sure that was the exact note as well that I just did.
Yeah, I feel like you have to like immediately stand up and like look into the distance. You know, it's just like Black Parade.
But we want to see the church.
Oh,
You know which one I'm on about. I don't
yes,
know,
yes, yes,
specify
yes.
anymore than
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
exactly.
Yep.
So we want to go and see that.
Oh, I love that.
I wanna try New York coffee and the churros as well. Let's see what else.
Oh, if you're in New York, well, you said you're lactose intolerant. Grab a Lactaid because let me tell you, you gotta have a New York City bagel too. You have there's a couple typical New York City breakfast. You get a coffee, or you have like a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich on a roll, or you have a bagel with cream cheese. Like those iconic New York City breakfasts for sure. Gotta try them.
Take notes. Take notes.
Yeah,
Take notes.
take notes. Yum 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 yum.
But I want to see the obvious. I want to see Grand Canyon. I want to see at some point. I mean, not in this trip.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
That's something that I do want to see. I want to see what's the name of Statue of Liberty. There's all kind of the staples basically.
Yeah.
Is what I imagine. That it's but is there anything you'd recommend?
Ooh, specifically for New York, there's so many things you can do. It kind of depends on what you enjoy. What I would recommend for someone who's a huge theater person would be different from someone who's oh, I just want to do a general vibe check or things, or I will say one thing to try, and people don't tend to I feel like it's not usually on people's list. You go to Manhattan, right? That's the big borough because that's the city that people think of, right? And you got all the 12 buildings and stuff. But the culinary heart of New York City, and I will fight anybody to the death about this, is the borough Queens. Queens is on the subway that goes through it, really from the city all the way to the last stop, the deepest spot in Queens is the 7 train, and every single stop is a different culture. Every single neighborhood is so different. So there's certain neighborhoods that have Astoria is known for its Greek food. You go to Jackson Heights, it's Indian and Colombian food. You go to Flushing, and that's where I grew up and stuff, is predominantly Korean, Vietnamese, Chinese food. So if you want to try some, and it's the biggest immigrant hub is Queens. So if you want to try some really authentic food from a bunch of different countries, I would say I can more specifically give recommendations, but definitely don't sleep on taking a day to have a meal in Queens, because it's good. It was so good. It's so good, and it's fun to walk around too.
I have a map to show you. This is so chat knows exactly what this is. So I'm really bad at geography, just to say. I'm just as bad with the US as I am with Europe and even the UK. I'm bad with all forms of geography. But I'm gonna send you this and pull it up on mine. This is what I think the States looks like to me.
Wait, I gotta.
I could see them doing the emote in chat, so I had to pull it up because I was like, "Oh God."
Okay, let me share this with the class too, so we can all look at this together. Okay, we have to decide: is this an accurate representation? I feel like let me.
Apparently, the more you look at it, the worse it gets.
Okay, so it's like these. We make it nice and big. Oh my god. Okay, okay, hold on. We're gonna move you over so we can let's look at this. Let's look at this together. This is amazing.
God.
Oh my goodness. Yes, we. I'm cracking up. This is hilarious. Okay, amazing. I feel like. Okay, perfection. Okay, so how do we think? How does this Missourian here? This is correct. So, yes. I think you're in for a very successful visit. This is what this is showing me. Yeah. I think you're in for a very, yes. I think yes. Mm-hmm.
Is New York in the right place?
I feel like, wait, let me see. It's over New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin. New York is underneath Florida. Sorry, this is so funny. Yes, yeah, sure, that makes sense. Sure, yeah, the Florida is definitely the penis. They got that shape right. That's good.
I thought it was Callie's Willy. Okay.
So I think, I feel like you're in for a great time. Why on pink? Why on pink mean?
Wait. So I'm really bad at typing, but I was trying to type quick, and like half of them just turned into like, oh god. So like, if I type to you, I apologize in advance because it's more likely to be scuffed than not. Especially if I'm on my PC. If I'm on my phone, at least it autocorrects sometimes. Yeah. But on my PC, there is no saving grace. Like, because I type like a grandma. So if I try and go outside of that speed barrier of one finger for each letter, looking down at the keyboard to looking at the screen after every letter, like that's kind of how I type. So if I type any faster than that, you end up with Wyoming. And Texas.
Texas.
And Mississippi.
Well, actually, I feel like there should be the Mississippi and Texas should actually be the legal names.
Canon.
They should be canon. Actually, I'm very upset. I'm gonna just like zoom into this for a little bit because I gotta. Like I love South Dakota. Yep, that's pretty good. There's North Dakota. Yes, North Dakota is on top of South Dakota. That's good. You did good there. Nebraska. That's a yes. The ancient land of Nebraska, yes. And what is it? Alabama. Yes, Jessica Alba is from Alabama. Yes, correct. Idaho, yes. Idaho and Idaho, yes, correct. The land of potatoes, Connecticut. Also known as Connecticut, is also an alternative title for it. Minnesota, yes, I have lots of soda. Yes, this is great. You probably done better than what most American school children would have done in a blind drawing of the state. So I consider this an overwhelming win. Actually, I think this is pretty fabulous.
This is a fat dub.
Yeah. I think this is a fat dub. I think, yeah. I feel like this is a very girthy dub. Yeah, very girthy dub. Yeah.
Like Florida?
Yeah. Just like Florida. Just like Florida. Just gotta go in. Yeah. Florida is definitely not a shower but a grower. In this case, the longer that you look at it, I think it does grow.
Cold, okay?
It took a little dip in the water and realized maybe it was a little too icy.
Yeah. Ooh, maybe not.
okay. The
Oh
thing,
my God,
okay,
yes.
we have it twice. I feel like it's like, okay, you first get the bottom half. Ooh. Okay. And then you got the top half coming. You're like, oh God. Ooh. You suddenly become
I
monkey
don't know if you
in the
have
water.
this, right? I have an issue where oh God, I swear to God, chat knows this, so it's not like I'm telling you. It's more. I have an issue where the girls decide to drool a little bit.
Oh, drool.
The girls drool a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And so like sometimes chat's like, oh, you don't need to put a bra on for stream. Why are you saying it like that? And I'm just like, yes, I do.
Yeah.
And
Listen.
after Comic-Con, no, not Comic-Con, TwitchCon, I was waiting to get back on the plane on the way back, and I decided, I don't need to wear a bra to get on the airport. I'll be fine.
Yeah.
In the line, I'm stood there, and they did that thing, and I was stood there in the line, and oh my God, it was so fucking embarrassing.
It's okay. Listen, it's okay. Don't worry. Don't be too embarrassed. Just everybody should be envious that you have a party trick that's able to happen. Not everybody got a cool thing that they can do. That's how you should look at it.
I'll tell you what. Right, you know what a gleek is, right?
Yes.
Okay, I think you'll know where I'm going with this. I have a ranged attack. It's great. You just squeeze them in a slight certain way. That's it. Straight off.
Katie just straight up said, she's like, Happy New Year. I come with my own papas. Thank you very much. A little moist, but don't worry. It gets the same idea across. Don't worry.
Well, there's a will, there's a way, okay?
Oh my God, I love that. I would totally listen. If I had that ability, I would absolutely be like, okay, but like how far? Like I'd be pushing it. I'd be like, okay, I want to like, I'd be like, I'd line
Hold on,
up.
let me see.
Yeah. It'd be like, I've always wanted. to do.
Okay, I can hit my monitor from where I am. God, okay. Let me just wipe that off.
Yes, it's more like Katie Squirtle. Exactly. It's amazing. Squirtle's a great guy. Great Pokemon. You gotta find.
I just fucking did that.
Listen, no, you gotta find. This is what you gotta find your Squirtle squad. Okay, gotta find.
Yeah.
I've been trying to join the Squirtle squad. League. I've been trying. Just maybe not from.
To be fair, you did
say
say about everything being in flooding range.
Yes, exactly.
So, I mean,
yeah.
I guess we're on equal footing now.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. You see. Yeah, you see. Told you. You gotta have your spare plastic always around. You never know when you're gonna need it. You just never know. Just saying. You just never know when the opportunity strikes, and you're like, dang it. Now what am I gonna do? I gotta get a new monitor, and that was on me. I should have known better.
It was on me. It's on me.
Should have known
better. It's on me. Make a friggin' YouTube apology.
Bring out the ukulele.
Like, I'm sorry. I deeply regret my actions.
Bring out ukulele for yourself, and then one for you. One for each lady.
The fucking ukulele. How many years ago was that now?
I don't know. It's amazing.
It feels like it was like the other month, but
yeah,
I'm pretty sure it was a couple of years ago now.
Yeah, it was an icon. It truly was an iconic moment. I will say. I feel like, even like people who like my siblings who normally are not people who are like internet people, so to say, that even they are aware of the impact of what that means. When you stare at a camera and you pull out a ukulele, I was like, okay, here we go. Time for apologies. Like, I'm also just noticing how you colored Mexico. And I am also, there's so many, I am just noticing Massachusetts.
Wait, am I calling Mexico wrong?
No, you said it right, but I just noticed you drew the little, like, you did the flag colors on the bottom, and then I'm also just noticing where you put Massachusetts tits. I had it still up on my screen, and as I was looking at it, I was like,
I told you, the more you look at it, the worse it gets.
Massachusetts. Speaking of tits, look, behold, the motherland.
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts. Yeah. It is a massive two tits. It is true. I do. Thank you. What?
Yeah, damn.
Yeah. Massachusetts. Yeah. Oh my goodness. My
Sorry, I
God.
feel like I'm bunching between sentences. I'm sorry.
Well, oh my God. You don't need to apologize. Oh my God.
I'm like, if I munch really quietly, then I can get it before it goes cold.
What? You're so considerate. No, I absolutely am someone who just decides to be like, okay, I hope you enjoy the next 20 minutes of me having eaten an apple, like ASMR, because that's what's going to happen.
I've been like muting between bites. That's why some of my responses are a little delayed because I don't want to be.
I mean, no, that I'm just rubbing my ear against your mic. Go ahead. Do it. Yeah. Yeah. That's the stuff.
That's
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah. That's the
Oh,
stuff.
never mind. I'm not gonna.
No. Well, yeah.
Please don't.
Yeah. This is great. I feel, I definitely, I feel like I started off being really panicked, and now we've bonded over, being, leaking from different places onto computer parts, and I feel like
I'm like a really
journey.
You have
The journey.
You have milk bags, right? Is that no? That's Canada, right?
Milk bags?
Canada.
What's a milk bag?
Yeah, milk bags.
Oh, milk bags.
Yeah.
What?
I remember.
Milk bags.
Is it Kari? Is a friend of mine. She told me that apparently that's the thing over there.
Milk bags.
I don't know if that's. I think it might just be Canada, actually.
Oh, damn it. Oh, yep. In Canada, yep, they got milk bags. Oh, I didn't know that.
That's been clipped with like a pin.
Oh my God! Wow. Well, if I knew that they sold milk like this, well, listen, you listen. There's a place that wants it, that they want it. There's a market that exists. You haven't got any questions about it?
Oh my God! Okay, I've just clicked onto what you said.
Listen, there's a market. God. There's a market for everything. Especially, look, come to the States. We celebrate the entrepreneurial spirit of every single person. So no idea is too crazy.
You say that, but fucking Texas just banned fucking Pornhub.
What? Wait, what? No way. What?
Of all places, fucking Freedom State itself fucking banned fucking Pornhub.
I did not know that. Did they really?
Yeah. I was bullying Zen about it because she's from Texas.
Oh wait, so they gotta. The porn black market is about to just shoot up in Texas. It's just gonna explode. They're gonna be like, they're gonna start.
They're repressed before. Holy.
Yeah. You have to have an account. Oh, you have to have an account. Wait, no. Pornhub blocked access to Texas because Texas passed a bill wanting you to enter your ID number to prove you are an adult. You have to have an account to see it. Oh, I see.
So they're just stopping you from having your. Oh, they don't want you to have your identity.
Oh, I see. So
yeehaw, that's me.
Yeah. You browse online. Yeah, it's like you're browsing online. It's like users online, and it's just like top of the list, Miss LALA VT. And what? I'm a lady who has a human appetite, a very natural biting appetite, and I got things I gotta look at. And I have two hands, and neither of them are pruny, and I want to fix that. Thank you very much. So,
Pornhub did the good trying to protect user identity. Oh, okay, so it was Texas. They were like, so they swerved it. Oh, that makes sense.
They're like,
Why does the government want your ID to jack off? What the fuck?
I mean,
That's odd.
maybe.
I mean, it makes sense because of child protection.
Yeah.
but-
Maybe that way. Yeah. Maybe that's what it is. That is for.
It feels like doing the register though. Like you know in school when it's like, oh
Yeah.
okay, so Miss LALA VT,
Yes.
yeah, Obkatiekat, yeah, just like
Yeah. Reporting for
The
duty
button
in the
number.
threesome category. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Yeah.
But
This
ma'am,
is-
I forgot my homework.
Oh, we can do the homework right here, right now. What? I definitely have seen that scene somewhere before, maybe. I did.
Freaking purr. It's amazing.
Once again.
Do it again. Does that actually come through okay?
Yes, it does. It definitely does. See, whenever I try to make cat noises to try to do that, it just comes out.
I was playing Lethal Company the other day, and I did a jump and got stuck in a high spot, and I was literally just sat there, just meow, meow, and I was up to take a save it, and then I did the jump again and did the exact same mistake. I was like, "Fucking goddamn it!"
Just quiet. The cat literally quiet in a tree.
Mm.
Yep. Yeah, I feel like
It's just me, bro.
I feel like I was like I can roll my R's because like I do speak Spanish, but like roll it. Yeah, arriba.
Is that right?
Yeah,
That's
arriba.
fun.
Yeah.
Arriba.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Arriba is up. So like it's
So wait, hold the fuck.
Yeah.
Hold the fuck.
No.
Right, the only time I've ever heard it is in like movies where there's a Mexican just screaming Arriba in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
And is he just sit there going up?
Yep.
Up?
Yep. Yeah. So you could say,
What the fuck?
you could say, yeah. You could be like, oh, hey, how's it going? He's like, yeah. What's Arriba?
Oh.
Just kidding, don't
yeah,
say
'cause you got, oh yeah, because of the mixing the language thing. Oh.
But like, yeah, there's what's Arriba? That's
What's Arriba, senorita? Oh my god, that is the most. That's got to be like the most like butchering of the language ever.
Yeah. Yes, it's okay. As the resident Latin here, it's okay. You have this is an exploratory exercise of language, of lenguaje, of lengua.
Like bonjour,
Banjol.
bonjour,
Banjol.
bonjour, senorita.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's bonjoli. Yeah, like my favorite, I love to say buenas nachos instead of noches for night. It's like good nachos. Have a good nachos.
Oh my god, I thought I was like, buenos. There's a chocolate bar over here called a Kinder Bueno.
Oh, I love Kinder
So it just makes me
Buenos.
think of that. And then when you said Bueno nachos, I was like,
Bueno nachos.
chocolate bar nachos? What the fuck? That.
Don't knock it till you try it. Don't.
I mean, I like fish fingers dipped in custard, so I mean,
Okay, I never tried that until I watched Doctor Who, and then I was like,
it's actually so nice.
It's actually so good. It's actually so good.
Wait, you know the Whovian?
I haven't watched like the recent seasons, but yes, I was like super obsessed with like David Tennant and the Matt
And Matt
Smith
Smith.
Doctor. Yeah. I loved like River Song as a character. I thought she was pretty cool. But then my favorite episode is Girl in a Fireplace from the David Tennant era.
That's a really good one.
Oh my god, I love
Oh my god,
those.
I swear to God, I was saying like, oh my god, she's amazing. I love her so much. I'm so glad that we're in a cult. And then now I know you like Doctor Who as well as everything. Swear to God, was that the? Oh yeah, Magic. Oh yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh yeah, D&D. Oh yeah, we live on the coast. Now fucking Doctor Who.
Doctor
Oh
Who.
my God, I swear to God. You just
Yes.
me across the pond. I swear to God,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, do you have a favorite Doctor?
My favorite is Matt Smith.
Oh
Just
yeah.
because he's such a goofball.
Mhm.
But it's very close between him and David Tennant, but also Christopher Eccleston and
Aww.
Peter Capaldi are also extremely close behind those.
Yeah, I really.
So it
love
goes
Peter.
Matt Smith, maybe like a fucking pube behind that is David Tennant, and then and then maybe like a finger behind those is like it's like Christopher Eccleston and Peter Capaldi. But then I don't know, Jodie is underground. I really don't like Jodie's Doctor. She's kind of shit.
It's okay. It's okay. It's a safe space. It's a safe space. We appreciate.
Safe space, you can talk shit.
Yeah. I can always appreciate a swing and a miss. You know, they try something new. It didn't work out.
Honestly, right.
You know?
Her as the actor wasn't bad. It was the material and the writing that was abysmal.
Yeah. I feel like
Chibnall was just
yeah, I feel like I watched Peter Capaldi was the last Doctor I was watching, and then I kind of stopped. And I feel like that was something that was happening in the show where I was like, oh, I don't know. I loved like this. They did such a great job with some of the storylines with like the other Doctors, and like you said, Christopher Eccleston, like actually, like very.
I feel like if he had more than one season, I would have liked him even more than I did.
Yeah, he was like my introduction to Doctor Who was that, and I was like, if you love it at the Christopher Eccleston, because that's definitely when they were more lo-fi, or like even the earlier episodes, like if you like the lo-fi, then you're gonna like the hi-fi, like when they have money and production value.
I don't know if you agree with this, right? I actually prefer the lo-fi production quality of David Tennant's kind of era than the newer stuff that's just like over the top, like CGI Ultra HD shit. I don't know. I kind of like the grittiness.
I think it made it charming. You know what I mean? Like it was, yeah, it made it charming.
I was discussing this with Bip a couple of weeks ago. Like literally, we had this exact conversation about it.
Yeah, I definitely like. I'm always, when it comes to like media and stuff, I love practical over CGI like that. I'm definitely of that camp for sure, like a million times over.
Oh, same.
And I definitely felt like that. Like I loved those seasons. Like there was a big like. The quality of like shot design and stuff like that started going up when like Matt Smith was introduced, but it wasn't so crazy CGI. And then I think when Clara started getting introduced, that was when we started seeing a lot of stuff.
Clara was a mistake.
It was a choice. it was a choice, and it was a wrong choice.
Something that would have been better than the way they took Clara is if they stuck with the Victorian. The Victorian version of Clara. That would have been better because it would have been the first companion that's not. Like, that's a long-term companion. That's not a modern-day companion.
Yeah, that's true.
And she made much more sense than just being, oh, it's Clara from modern-day.
Yeah. One of my favorite companions is definitely Donna. I love
Donna.
Donna is just like, I loved her so much. I was just like, this bitch. Like...
She is
so
lightning
good.
in a fucking ball.
I love it so much.
Her and Tennant together on screen is... something unmatched. Did you watch the new one actually with them two in?
No, wait, what? No, I've been really out of the loop in terms of Doctor Who.
Okay, so there was like 2.5 episodes of David Tennant and Donna before he. I'm not gonna spoil too much. They kind of did a thing that I'm not too fond of, but I don't dislike it either. But there's a couple of extra episodes in, and it returns to it, and honestly, it's so fucking good.
Really? Oh, what? Yeah, I love their energy together because it was nice because so many of the companion, you know, like there's some kind of romantic tension, and that's what I loved about her was that she wasn't really that, and she
was the best friend.
She was just like the best friend, and she's like the best friend that you want in your life because she just keeps it real a lot of the time. Like, I just adored her so much, and so I wanted more of her, but I was like, obviously, like, they moved on to like other storylines and other people and stuff, but I was like, she's the best. So to know that there's a little bit more, there's a little bit of a taste that still that exists. I got to watch it. Okay, hold on. I got my little notepad. I got like I keep post-its on my table. Anytime there's something I want to remember, I got it. ADHD remembering techniques. I gotta write it down. So
oh my god, that's the strap.
Yeah. Okay, so Dr. Who, I got it because it's a new. Okay. Oh, that's so exciting. Oh well, because they did what was it? They did they did a doc. They've been doing all these like universes beyond stuff with Magic the Gathering, and they did a Doctor Who's set in the fall last year, and I loved some of the art that they did. It was so fabulous.
Oh shit! I didn't actually say. I've literally my extent of magic stopped. Like my knowledge of magic stopped. Like, remember I told you like years ago. I played
yeah. Come back.
But apart from, I might play the online game. I don't know about doing physicals again, because like Yu-Gi-Oh takes up a lot of that, and even that, like, I only use the one deck. Beyond that, it's pretty much me and Chad just open boxes and we're trying to complete sets. But I mean, is the online one free?
Yeah.
Or
Yep.
Is it...
Yep.
Oh,
Yep. Listen,
okay.
if you ever wanna do that, that's always open door policy. I told just kind of vibe and explore the online client. Know that that's totally a thing.
Do you play Master Duel by any chance?
So I talked about this while you were grabbing a schnuck. I do. So I haven't played it in a minute, but I have played Master Duel, and I usually run Madolche or Fluffballs / Flight Furs. Those are usually like the decks I'll run in the Yu-Gi-Ohs. Yeah.
Okay. So it's like what 20? What year was that? Madolche 2017, I want to say.
Yeah,
I think kind of era, because Fluffle Madolche and what was the other one? Fright?
Yeah, Fright for Fluffles. Yeah.
Yeah. They all came out around the same time in the same set, if I remember correctly.
Oh, I don't remember. I remember I got into it in the summer of 2022 was when I first started playing Yu-Gi-Oh for the first time in my entire life.
Right.
Just to make VTuber. Like, I was playing Magic on stream, and then people would be like, oh, I was like, oh, there's not a lot of people who play, but that's okay. And then other people were like, well, if you play Yu-Gi-Oh, first of all, a lot of that seems to be more common within the community, so it's a great way to meet people, but also it's like fun, and they have adorable cards or whatever. So that's how I got into Yu-Gi-Oh. It was like, I played this card game to make friends. But I like it. I still like it a lot. I just haven't played it in a minute. But yeah. I like those are.
I love how you've got like the cute decks. Like, that suits you so much.
Yes,
and then there's me, and I use I use a deck called Dark World. Or specifically, I use a Danger Dark World variant. Which is like a turbo build of it. And it's based on like dark fiend monsters that are pretty strong. You try and kill them, and they just come straight back and all that kind of shit. And they're very fast and violent. But I've been using them since like they came out, pretty much.
Really?
I use them both IRL and in thing, and I used to play competitive Yu-Gi-Oh with them.
Really? I've
like
never
IRL, yeah.
Whoa! I've never played competitively in person, like any game. I've only played I've dabbled in the rank so that I can get gems or whatever needed in either game, but I haven't played like seriously competitive. But I want to go to like a Magic Con or something. That's definitely on my bucket list. I think this year
that'd be cool.
This year, I think there's like a MagicCon in Europe, but it's the same weekend as TwitchCon. So I'm like, damn it! And there was just one in Chicago.
There might be a magic stand at TwitchCon, to be fair, though.
That's true. I would love to like go to an in-person magic event. I think it'd be really fun. I don't have,
or you could ask like but if you're going to any cons or anything like that, you should you could ask them to bring like their decks or something like that, and just like even if it's just like chill in a room and tournament. Yeah.
Yeah, because it'd be cool to like try out, because I play with I play with a few friends in person, but that's like the extent. I don't even really like go to game like set openings at stores locally, just because I don't know, I get very shy, like I said earlier, I get shy, like even though I like to think that I'm extroverted, I get shy like meeting people for the first time, or like going out of my comfort zone, be like, I am here to play cards and we're going to fight, like,
I've got the image of you slamming the door open, sunbeams radiating past the door.
Time to get fucked with dogs and cats.
Fucked on nuts.
Yeah.
You're about to get schooled.
Yeah.
Can I take your order? Oh, you wanted an ass whooping? Alright, then let's fucking go.
I got a knuckle sandwich, hot and ready to go. Exactly. That's how. That's how it would be.
Send these nuts to the shadow realm.
Yeah. Yeah, I would. I don't have any. I have definitely like magic cards, like regular magic cards. I don't have like any Yu-Gi-Oh cards though. So if I was to do that, then I would have to go out of my way to maybe try how do you say, making one of my decks in person, probably. Yeah. But,
yeah. I mean, there's what's it called? There's a lot of if you were to do that, which again, be careful, because prices in Yu-Gi-Oh fluctuate like there's no tomorrow, but they also don't go super high. But it's if you know what deck you want to build, definitely like try it out in Master Duel, make sure it works properly and everything. Or even like in another deck builder or something, or like do a lot of research into a deck before like you invest into, if you were to get a physical version of it, because you don't want to obviously like get a bunch of different stuff and then be like, oh well, none of this works. So then you're like, oh well, I just wasted my time and money and all that kind of shit. Especially when the ban list hits you as well.
Oh god, I feel like that's definitely, since I have a lot of friends who play like Master Duel online. Like every time like a new ban list, it's like that's what I see. They're like, oh, I can't believe they did this. Totally like. People like, oh, come on, I gotta now adjust everything. I was like, is this a Master Duel? They're like, no, it's not, and which is annoying, because that means investment. It means money. It goes down the drain every time.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I remember I got what was it? It was trying to remember what deck it was. I just got Spirals. Like they just come out. I was playing them like online for a while. Before they officially got released, because they bring out the cards online before like the actual set comes out, because they get posted about and all that, and they're like, oh, this card's coming out. But what's it called? So I tried these Spirals out. They were fucking unbeatable. They were amazing. So when they came out, I was like, oh, I'm gonna max rarity these bad boys. So I did that, had it all ready, went to my first tournament. Or first tournament with that deck, at least, anyway. It's the first time I wasn't using Dark Worlds competitively. And fucking got there, and they were like, oh, okay, there's been an emergency ban list. Bear in mind, like, there's usually, like, ban lists, like, set every, like, few months or so. They brought out an emergency ban list because it was too good. And then so, like, they banned, like, half the cards in my deck. So I was like, oh, well, shit, I can't enter now. And I've just spent so fucking much getting them as amazing rarity as I can.
No! so if you had half of your, so were you even able to participate?
No, because my like I didn't think to bring my dark lords because I was like, oh,
Yeah, there's
you
no
know,
reason.
I've got this deck. I'm just gonna take this. I've just maxed Varia. It's gonna look. It's it's gonna fucking stomp ass. We're gonna be laughing. And then I get there and they're like, oh yeah, emergency ban list just hit like a couple of hours ago. And I'd just been traveling for that time, so I didn't even.
No, that's
so I was like, no fucking way.
No, that's cruel. I'm sorry. Oh god. You would think maybe they would figure out a way to maybe coordinate it where if there was to it, but I guess that's crazy. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's but like that's
okay.
that's like the frustrating. Like you do the investment and then you're just like,
yeah,
what?
I could have just built the deck like with the low road.
Yeah.
Like just go like as cheap and budget as possible. But I was like, no, I know I'm gonna fucking win, so I'm gonna fucking max rarity this shit because I've tried it out for, like months online and it's unbeaten. Or undefeated, sorry. Not unbeaten. What the fuck? I'm supposed to be English.
Yeah. It's okay. We're
listen, I speak one language and even that's a fucking struggle.
Yeah. What a mood. Yeah. I recently I've just gotten into like I'll only really invest in cards like specifically the one deck that I've been working on, but it's not because like I want to play with it competitively. It's more because it's almost like I'm collecting the art like variants of it.
Yeah.
So I have in Magic, there's Commander. I do Ren and Seri. It's like the Commander that is like my number one, and it's just a cat dog. So all the different cards I've been like chasing like the different like alt art versions that's like really cute dogs or really cute cats or something, because I was like, this is now a deck that is just an art collection. That's how like I view that deck specifically. But so I was like, it's okay in terms of but for a lot of other things I was like, nah, fuck that proxy.
Proxy that shit.
But definitely would not be able to play with it. In any kind of tournament, obviously. But
like I summoned what was the fucking is it Pudding Princess?
Yeah, but don't say Pudding Princess.
Yeah, like I'm gonna summon Pudding Princess. It's like, that's not a Pudding Princess, that's a pot of greed. No, it's a proxy.
Yeah.
But what does the proxy do? It allows me to draw 3 additional cards from my
like anime glare, pushes the like glasses up my nose. It allows me to draw 3 cards.
Have you seen that video?
Wait, which one?
What the fuck? Oh my god, let me grab it.
Wait, which one?
Chat knows exactly what fucking video I'm on about.
No. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh
my god, let me just send you this and then we'll both start it at the same time.
Okay. We start at the same time. Okay.
Alright, sending.
Okay, I'll need to change this thing. Hold on.
Let me just drag you over a little bit so
Once.
see, and then there's me. Okay, there we go.
Oh my god. We're in the Obkatiekat universe.
Alright, tell me when you're ready.
Okay. Let me. Okay, got this. Copy. And then these, and then we got.
Sorry, I know what's coming.
Okay, we got. Oh, whoops! It's very big. Hold on, let me make sure that you. Okay. Oh. Okay. Hold on. Okay. 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 I ready.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, play.
Agreed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck. That's not what it does.
Roll my dice! That is what it does. Pot of Greed. Draw 3. I summon Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck. And I summon Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck. Then I play Magic Force, which allows me to play Pot of Greed once again to draw 3 additional cards from my deck.
And no, he's right.
And I attack and I win, right?
No.
You don't have any. Well, you don't have any monsters, and my
Oh, he's supposed to be here.
have...
Oh, he's
Oh, you gotta kill the guy.
My turn! I summon Dark Magician! I also summon Jack's Knight!
What? How? You can't summon a bunch of cards on one turn. That's against the rules.
You never saw this coming! I summoned Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck!
That's not what it does.
That is what it does.
It doesn't.
That's what it do, Yugi!
That's what it do, Yugi.
That's what it do, Yugi. But that's
Greed is by
oh
far
god.
one of the
That's so fucking good.
Oh my god.
I love that video so
Doesn't
much.
he like? But you can't do that to the. I summon Pot of Greed, and then I summon. He just like he's like, but sir, no. But I summoned.
You never saw this coming.
Yeah.
I summon Pot of Greed. But what does it do? It allows me to summon 3 additional cards from my deck. That's not what it does. That's what it do, you.
That's what it do, you. That's what it do, you. That's what it do.
So fucking good.
How have I never seen this? I feel like I've been missing. I can't.
The fuck? Oh, that's my favorite fucking video.
But what it do, Yug?
That's what it do, you. Oh, it's so good as well because it's literally your accent.
It's what it do, Yug. It's what I summon Pot of Greed. Yeah.
Oh, do you do the yeah?
Wait, yeah.
That's so good.
Yes, it's yeah, it's definitely, definitely a few party tricks. That's yeah, I definitely feel like, I just want to get like a cup of coffee with Joey Wheeler, and then we could just say, all the things in our accents and just go back and forth. It'd be what a dream to do that with Joey Wheeler. Yeah, my brother in accent arms.
Oh my god, yeah, I would. Oh, that'd be so amazing.
It's so amazing.
I'd love to get hold of Joey's voice actor and just hear a conversation between you two.
Yeah. It'd be like,
That'd be so good.
yeah, it's like, don't worry about it. I'm definitely not sending any kind of email right now. Just like politely inquiring on your availability. That's all. That's what that was. Definitely.
That would be amazing.
It would be so
Getting
good.
Joey Wheeler's VA in the fucking diner.
It'd be so good. Oh my god.
Joe.
Oh, Cup of Joe. Yeah, Joey Wheeler. Yeah, exactly. It would be amazing. It would be truly incredible. I would hope. One day, a girl can have dreams. Something to look forward to.
Yeah.
Girl can have dreams.
Let us have this.
Yeah. Let us have this. Yeah, exactly. I mean, good. How are you feeling? I can't believe I'm so honored that you've been hanging out with me we've been hanging out for like 3.5 hours. How are you feeling?
Honestly, I didn't realize it passed that quick. I have noticed that my tiredness has started to kick in a little bit though.
I was like,
So,
I was like, oh, she mentioned she was eating something, and I am hungry. And then I looked and I was like, ha! What?
It's flown over, right?
I normally never do like I normally, I was like maybe 2 to 3 hours normally. So
That's crazy. It's I've been, listen. I have been enjoying it so much that I've just like completely lost track of time.
Oh, I'm very honored. I was like, I didn't even realize it. I was just like, only now because I was like, oh, I felt a rumbling in my tummy in terms of eating some
Like,
food.
what are you doing? What the fuck? What the fuck?
What the fuck? Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm oh my god, it's been so oh my god. I mean, I feel like we've hung out before, but I guess we've just chatting. So
That's what I mean. It's like I've literally not even like been paying attention to time whatsoever because I've just been like, oh, I'm just enjoying myself. But I also haven't really been. I was nervous beforehand, but then obviously got on call and I was just like, she's amazing. What the fuck?
I was saying that too when you went to the ladies' room earlier. I was like, I was very like panicked at the beginning, and then by the middle of it, it's like we bonded over lactation. I'm feeling great. I feel like it feels so good. I love this. Oh my god.
Bringing the family together.
It brings the family together. Yeah, bodily fluids. It always does the trick. I don't know what it is. Something always does. It just always works. Works 100% of the time, maybe 10% of the time.
Relationship troubles, just lactate.
Just lactate. Just lactate.
Just do it, forehead. Why?
Yeah. Yeah. We've been giving these
what
tools.
What do you mean you can't? Skill at you. What the fuck?
Yeah, truly. I mean, I know I have goals for this year, and now that I know lactation has been added to that, so I'm really appreciative to go. Yeah.
This is fucking
yeah.
like Saiyan training to do it.
Yes, and I
don't know why the boob would fart, but
because that makes sense to me. I mean, it's air meets liquid, you know, the same thing. Queefing out of your nipple, it makes sense to me.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Oh my god! That is a horrifying thought.
You're welcome.
It just like flap.
Yeah, I was nervous coming here, and now look at this. Look at this journey we've been on. Now we're talking about queefing out of nipples. It's just a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful journey.
Friendship. Is this why the My Little Ponies like it so much? Is this how it do, Scoob? Is this how it do you?
How it do you? Listen, I love people who are like out of pocket. What do you mean out of pocket? I have no pockets. Everything is just out there. So, you know, there's nothing to hide. Everything is just out. Okay? I don't understand the term. It just is what it is. We are here. We've learned that, you know, that Florida is a penis in the States. We've learned, you know, it's just we've gone so many adventures.
Oh my god, we've been fucking hear that everywhere.
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm so appreciative that you took time out of your lovely day. I was there, I was like, oh, would you like to hang out? You're like, what are you doing on Tuesday? I was like, hang out with you, I guess.
I love how that's so chat, just for context, literally. LALA was like, what are you doing? I would love to hang out sometime, because I'm pretty sure I messaged you as well at some point and was like, I want to hang out. Might have been in your Twitch chat, actually. I was like,
yeah.
And then we were like, oh, we want to hang out. And then I was like, what are you doing on Tuesday? And then she turns around, she's like, hanging out with you again.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, that's the right answer.
Yeah. Yep.
It's been good though. Like seriously, like thank you for spending time with me.
Oh.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm giggling because I feel like I'm like my cheeks are hot because I'm like, oh, thank you for
I've been
hanging out with
smiling
me.
this entire collab.
Yeah.
Like I have had a non-stop like big smile on my face.
Oh. I'm so so glad. Me too. Me too. Like my face hurts. It's been great. It's been wonderful. And yeah, I'm anytime you want to chat, like totally down to Yu-Gi-Oh, magic, whatever. If you want to continue learning about the geography of America, although I feel like you got it pretty locked down pretty well,
I'll tell you what, I can also, what we could do one time is I can teach you to scream and you can teach me Spanish. That could be funny.
I love that, and
And then we
love
can
that.
scream in Spanish together. That could be funny.
Yes, I would love that. I would love to learn the ways. I would love to ways. I would love to learn the ways of the guttural screaming. That's because, like, seriously though, that's still, like, that's so cool how you're able to do it. I will try my best not to embarrass you or disrespect your teachings. I will do my best.
It's okay. But yeah, no, like, literally, like, so I have, like, not necessarily a list because that makes it sound weird, but I have, like, if I'm comfortable with someone, I feel like this imaginary list, right, of people that if they call me, like, whenever as long as I'm awake, like, I will answer it, or if I'm not in a like an already, like, like a group setting. Sometimes I even jump out of group settings to answer, but if you call me at any point, I will I will answer. Yeah, you're one of them now. So. So yeah, whenever you want, just call me.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. You will regret that decision immediately. I mean, just kidding. What? Oh my God! I'm totally respectful of your time. Yeah, absolutely. What?
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, no, I'm just super umpy around you, I think, and I really like it. So thank you for. Thank you for making me feel that way, and thank you for your time and, as I say, putting a huge smile on my face for literally the entire night.
Same. I'm now I wish maybe I'm now going to search for potato chips because you got me in the mood for potato chips. Like for yummy crispy patates, yummy crispy patates. But yeah, I had so much fun. Thank you for, like, hanging out. Thanks you for handling my scoffy at the very beginning too.
Oh, mine's worse. It's fine. No worry.
And yeah, same thing. Open door policy. Totally. Scooby for whatever.
We're in, boys.
Yeah, oh yeah, and at any time, really truly open door. Truly open. No gate. No protection. We like it coming in nice and rough. I mean, it's great. I mean, yeah, it's been great. It's been wonderful. What? This. God damn. But I can. Are you planning on staying on a little longer?
I'm actually planning on coming up because Bip's been deprived of the cat today, so because I'm streaming tomorrow, I'm like, I'm just gonna call that because I am a little tired.
Yeah.
Are you staying on, or are you coming off?
I'm also gonna come off to get nummies. Yeah.
Shall we find someone to raid?
Yeah, let's find someone then to raid. Because I will send it to you. But if you're going bye, then let's we can find somebody for sure.
Let's have a look. Do you have any suggestions, or do you want me to find one?
You could I give you the choice.
Give me the choice. Okay.
Give you the choice.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh wait, Oh, okay. I have. Oh, look, that's us. Oh, I see us on your screen. Okay. Okay. Pick 1, 2, or 3. I know decisions are.
Ooh,
difficult,
yeah. I'll
but-
do. I like the being the filling in a sandwich, so I'm gonna say 2.
Okay. Wait, hold the fuck.
I mean, so anyway, 2. Yeah, 2. Ignore what I said. Ignore the things that came out of my mouth. It's fine.
Okay, so I have I don't know if you know them. I'll post the link in the chat. Do you know this person?
Oh yes, I know. I've never rated them before, but I know of them. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, they're super cute, and you know, I think they'd be great to send them to.
Yeah. Sounds great.
Awesome.
Sounds
well,
great.
what I'll do is I'll just what we'll do is we'll do a countdown. I'm not really necessarily gonna I'm just gonna type the rate in, and then we can both just like hit it at the end. I don't know if you're I don't know if you're wanting to say goodbye to chat. I'm just gonna say it now. Chat, thank you for hanging out today.
Yes, thank you. It was so nice meeting all your lovely community members who came and hung out and showed me the ways of really cool emotes. Constantly.
Oh yeah, you need to set that up. I swear to God.
And yes, and thank you, all you lovely greaser gremlins coming to hang out. I've been totally distracted by this beautiful lady this entire time, and I wouldn't have it any other way. And so it was such a joy. Thank you again for like hanging out. I had so much fucking fun.
So did I.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. But no, yeah, seriously, thank you to you for coming and spending time with me. As you say, I've had a lot of fun. The smile has gone nowhere the entire time. Thank you to your chat for letting me pinch you for literally the entire stream. Thank you to my chat for letting me hang out for the entire stream. I know you guys have hung out with me all day, but we'll get up to normal shenanigans tomorrow. But yeah, no, huge thank you. I've had so much fun today.
Yeah, me too. Lots of things lots of pleasant memories to push to stay lasting throughout the day. I really appreciate it. I put so do you have anything you want to share that so when do you normally stream?
Oh yeah, shit. Sorry, I'm bad at that.
Oh no, you're fine.
Usually, I stream Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. And I stream between usually I don't have a strict schedule. Like I know you're really organized with that. Like you have like a specific times and days that you have an exact activity that you know what you're doing. Whereas I just go on and I'm like, chat, I don't know what I'm doing. Let's wing it. What do we want to do? And then like it's just kind of whatevs.
Yeah, that's a vibe.
Like sometimes, like I don't know with the schedules. Like sometimes I feel like I start a schedule, and then like by the time that day arrives, my neurospicy goes, "Nah, you're not playing that today." So I'm like, okay, we're not doing that then, I guess. But it's usually 10 a.m. UK time until about it's usually 10 p.m. I know that's usually an hour and a half from now.
Yeah.
But as I say, I'm still a little pooped after the gig the other day.
Yeah.
I've been laughing so much I've completely drained myself, but it's been so worth it.
Yeah, I feel like I want to eat some food, and then I like want to take a nap.
Oh yeah, you get it. Okay. Yippee!
Yeah, yippee!
And same about you. Do you want to let mine know? Also, Mods, can I get a shout out for LALA, please?
Oh, thank you. Tomorrow I'm doing a all-day stream. It's a charity stream for endometriosis, and so I'm doing that starting I don't know time zone differences. What's the GMT on that?
It is half, well, and it's 20 to 9 at night for me right now.
20 at night. If it would be, let's see,
8:40.
So then if it's 8:40, so then you're like 6 is out. It'd be it's 12 p.m. EST. So it would start and it goes for 12 hours until
So I'm about
5-ish.
8 hours ahead of you.
Yeah, exactly. So then and going for 12 hours, and so that's the plan tomorrow. We're doing that here, just doing a nice cause, hanging out with a few different people, but
well, that's with Mousy, I'm not right, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, she's
I know you're gonna have so much fun with that. You love Mousy.
It's gonna be a good time, but it's so that's what's going on tomorrow, and then I normally go Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's my normal schedule. So and I'll slide in sexy people in that schedule just like yourself. So yeah.
Yippee!
Yeah, yippee!
right, let's get this raid going.
Yeah.
We can get the old LALA fed. It sounds like LALA fell. I don't know how I feel about that.
Listen, I was.
Final Fantasy me and just vomited a little bit.
Are you sure you vomited? Because my LALA fell in Final Fantasy 14 is LALA the LALA fell.
No way. No freaking way. Is that what you play as?
Yeah, I do.
No way. No way.
It's just it.
That's fine. It's fine. You're probably one of the cute ones. It's okay. Right. I've started the raid on my end.
Yes.
I'll just press raid now when you're ready for it. Right.